Investigation. Joining right-hander Luis Ortiz, Clase A's paid leave will go through August 31st, and he was one of the big names being thrown around.
Anyway, so with the off day on Thursday, for him to play Tuesday, Wednesday, I feel gives the best chance to win 3 games this series.
Is it also a way in which just for Dalton Rushing to kind of give him like a back-to-back outing and getting some more routine for himself?
I told him that when I told him yesterday that he was going to be in there, and that maybe, playing back-to-back games might get him a better, feel at the plate. So we'll see how it goes. But again, I feel good with Dalton in there, and also just managing Will, and Will understands, my thoughts.
Have you seen some frustration? Dalton playing like the slamming the bat thing yesterday for his last at bat.
Yeah, I think so. Like I've said many times over, the main thing that he needs to do, which I think he's doing a fantastic job, is his job behind the plate. But he's so used to performing offensively, which he hasn't been able to do at this point. And the playing has been spotty as far as playing time, so it's an adjustment. But that doesn't mean that he's going to, expect less of himself. So the frustration, I get it. I understand it.
Did you ever talk to a young guy like that about the noise at the trade deadline, maybe seeing his name in Twitter rumors and stuff?
You know what? I haven't talked to Dalton. I just don't see a world in which he's moved anyway, and I think he's smart enough to realize that. But I don't think it's going to impact him. I really don't.
All right, there's the manager, Dave Roberts, as Will Smith gets another day off. Dalton Rushing gets to start again behind the plate. We'll continue here on Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck. We'll check in with David Vassegh. We're leading you up to first pitch on this Monday afternoon. The road trip continues in Cincinnati with the first of 3 against the Reds. First pitch coming up at 4:10. I'm Tim Cates. It's the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Audio Network.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
Hi, I'm Kike Hernandez. Winning a world championship is incredible, but nothing beats being a dad to my 4-year-old daughter, Penelope. Making sure she has a strong, healthy start means being present, playing, and staying patient, even when it feels challenging. First 5 California is my go-to for tips and supporting her growth and well-being, so she can thrive no matter what challenges come her way. Learn more at first5california.com.
Tim Cates here to tell you that now at Verizon, you can lock in your low price for 3 years. So now you can save big. And when you switch to Verizon, you can get 4 lines for just $30 per line. Yep, you heard that right. Just $30 per line per month with unlimited welcome with auto pay plus taxes and fees. Stop by your nearest Verizon store today. For unlimited welcome in times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic.
It's Andre Heath here. Back to school is here, and time to get back into our routines and back to packing those lunches. At Superior Grocers, we got everything you need to keep those lunch boxes fresh and fun. From crisp fruits and veggies to soft, freshly baked bread to make every sandwich better. We've got you covered. Need a little something sweet? Toss in a cookie or pan dulce for lunchtime smile. Make your mornings easier and your shopping smarter. Download the Superior Grocers app for weekly ads and the latest in deals. Superior Grocers. Quality, variety, and value.
We want to remind you that every time the Dodgers win, Cars for Kids wins because we're making a donation. And you should too. Donate that old car to Cars for Kids now. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS today, and they'll pick up your car as soon as tomorrow. It's the quickest, easiest way to get rid of your unused vehicle. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go to carsforkids.org. That's 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go to carsforkids.org. Remember, that's Cars with a K.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
Get ready for an absolutely adorable Hello Kitty night at Dodger Stadium.
Blasts it, tosses the bat. That ball is way gone toward the batter's side.
Join Join the Dodgers on Tuesday, August 5th versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in and take home your own Dodger-themed Hello Kitty crossbody bag. It's the perfect ballpark combo to carry accessories blending iconic style with Dodger spirit. For tickets and information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
As we were saying,
this is Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck on the official home of LA Dodgers baseball.
Dodgers and Reds in Cincinnati on this Monday afternoon. Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Chase Burns, the pitching matchup. First pitch coming up at 4:10.
Joining Tim Cates on Dodgers on Deck.
I accept everybody for who they are.
This is Dodger Insider David Bassett.
All right, DV, Dodgers put Boston behind them, but one thing about that series, Mookie Betts missed the game on Friday. Personal reasons, joined the team mid-game on Saturday, was back in the lineup yesterday, and we found out a little bit more about why he was gone.
Yeah, we had heard that there was a death in the family, but I asked Mookie after the game yesterday whether or not he was comfortable to just shed some light on why he had to miss Friday night's game and showed up mid-game, like you said, Saturday.
Yeah, my stepdad passed, so I needed to go home, be with my mom, somebody that's been there in my life from 4th grade until now, and so that was it was tough for me and the fam, but I just needed to be there for my mom and my brothers and sisters. So it was just a tough time, and there's no real way to really explain something like that outside of just being there and spending time with the family.
Yeah, so Mookie Betts was in good spirits today. When I saw him in the clubhouse earlier today, he seems like baseball is a good distraction. He's got some friends in town as well, so he's definitely focused on the game tonight, leading off again, playing shortstop.
A snack that Freddie cannot resist.
I would have to say chips and guacamole. Organic mango, yep.
Is that because of the strong Dominican contingent in the major leagues, bro? Has anybody ever struck out and gone crazy and smashed the cooler full of mangoes?
Nah, our team's not really into smashing each other's stuff, I guess.
Are you a seasoning guy? You like to drown your stuff in dips and sauces?
No.
The outfield and their offense is looming over him.
I don't know if the deadline has come into play with that. I think it's just knowing who I am and understanding that the first half was not me. I left a lot of hits out there. There was a lot of work to be done, and I just had to put my head down and keep grinding. And the deadline I can't control. It's out of my control. So
I'm Jonathan Mayo, and for more than 20 years, I've traced the path of baseball's rising stars, navigating the back roads of the national pastime and basking in the glow of small-town America's spirit, where the team is woven into the fabric of everyday life, where it's more than just a game. It's a celebration of the people, the traditions, and the culture that give these places their soul. This is Grassroots.
Boomer is the dog. Doesn't he look good? I just follow his picture all the way. And there he is. Boomer's dad.
That was kind of a change from the everyday thing that we normally do as far as baseball cards are concerned.
Hey, I have a Labrador. Where's my card?
A little bit different, and it turned out to be a fun experience.
It was just when the camera crew tried to leave that there was a problem. You can't leave.
play in Toronto, Guerrero sends over some good stuff for the guys. So when we play in Toronto, I definitely dive into that. You got to be careful with Vladdy, bro, because a Dominican breakfast will put you to sleep, bro. ¿Cómo está sonando la comida dominicana ya?
La comida dominicana ya no sé cómo está sonando, porque obviamente mi esposa me cocina. O sea, hay restaurantes, pero no voy a comer comida latina.
Warranted custom work. Or shop online at toyota.com/accessories. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniel's Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Daniel's is giving every fan a voucher for a free team bracelet and $50 off any $99 purchase. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball to get your voucher. That's danielsjewelers.com/baseball. You can redeem at any of the 100 Daniel's Jewelers stores nationwide. Own the dream with Daniel's Jewelers.
Another pitch, another play, and another legendary moment with the boys in blue. But what makes the game even better? A beer that's beyond ordinary. Asahi Super Dry. With its crisp, clean taste and bold character, Asahi goes beyond what you expect in a beer. It's a drink for those who crave more. So whether you're cheering for a walk-off or just exploring new experiences, grab an Asahi Super Dry and go beyond the ordinary. Because with Asahi, it's always beyond expect. Asahi Super Dry. Always drink responsibly.
This is Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck. On your home for LA Dodgers baseball.
Dodgers and Reds on this Monday afternoon from Cincinnati. Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Chase Burns, the pitching matchup. Chase Burns, number 2 overall pick in last year's draft out of Wake Forest, burst onto the scene. It's kind of cooled off a little bit, but he racks up a lot of strikeouts. We'll dive deeper into this pitching matchup coming up. First pitch at 4:10.
Hot dogs here. Not a ball game without a hot dog. Who wants a hot dog?
It's time for the Hoffy Magical Moment.
It's magical.
It's magical.
Presented by Hoffy Hot Dogs.
With the Dodgers taking on the Reds, we go back to May 19th last year at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers and Reds tied at 2. Free baseball at the Ravine as the Reds could not score in the top half of the 10th inning against Anthony Banda. In the bottom half of the 10th inning with the free runner on base, Will Smith would walk. 2 on, 2 out then for Shohei.
Hayward looking to get a good jump on contact. 1-2 pitch. Ohtani swings, base hit right field. Here comes Hayward around third. He'll score, and the Dodgers win it 3-2. The second career walk-off hit for Shohei Ohtani, and the show rolls on at Dodger Stadium. Oh, what an afternoon for the Dodgers. They take 3 out of 4 against the Cincinnati Reds and raise their record to 32-17. A Shohei Ohtani walk-off winner in the bottom of the 10th inning. And he is being mobbed by his teammates, and deservedly so.
Shohei Ohtani with his second career walk-off hit last May against the Reds. It was his first as a member of the Dodgers. This Hoffy Magical Moment brought to you by Hoffy Hot Dogs. Hoffy, SoCal's local treasure for nearly 100 years. Hoffy Hot Dogs, local and so great. When we continue here on Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck, we'll check in with Rick Monday. We're leading you up to first pitch from Cincinnati on this Monday afternoon. Dodgers and Reds. I'm Tim Cates, the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
Dodger coverage morning till night. This is AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, it's David Vassay. Now is the time to make sure your home is primed for the season with heating products by Navien. We know Navien tankless water heaters gives us endless hot water and big savings. Navien also makes high-efficiency products that deliver comfort in the form of heat to every corner of your home. Now Navien is taking comfort to the next level by introducing a hydro furnace that provides even, high-efficiency forced air heat powered by the same proven technology as their water heating products. Visit NavienInc.com/Dodgers.
Let's be honest. Relationships shouldn't be this hard. It's time to say goodbye, grass, because you deserve better. Break up with your lawn and upgrade to a beautiful, low-maintenance, California-friendly garden. Go to BeWaterWise.com and start a new relationship that saves you water today. BeWaterWise.com.
Like our championship-winning boys in blue, your Southern California Chevy dealers have star talent at every position. Leading off, the #1 selling full-size pickup in Southern California, Chevy Silverado, with 9 unique trims to choose from, including ZR2, designed for maximum off-road performance and capability. With features like an off-road cut front bumper and 2-inch factory lift, no roads are no problem. Looking for a bold and sporty high-performance pickup? That's RST. From its aggressive style to its responsive feel, it's an energizing presence that really stands out. And for the ultimate combination of luxury and capability, there's High Country, offering premium leather seating and a 5.3-liter V8 engine, so you're both comfortable and in command. Stop by and drive one home today, or shop now at SoCalChevy.com. Based on S&P Global Mobility new retail registrations using large pickup segmentation. Call 844-55-CHEVY or see dealer for details.
This is Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck. On your home for the blue all season long.
It's the Dodgers and the Reds. Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Chase Burns, the pitching matchup. We'll dive deep into the numbers for both these guys coming up in just a little bit. Time now for the Verizon start-off. We are a little over 30 minutes away from the start of the game in Cincinnati. Now at Verizon, you can lock in your low price for 3 years, so you can save big. Visit the Verizon store today.
And now, joined by David Massey, here's LA Dodgers broadcaster and World Series champion Dodger, Rick Monday.
It's always special to be back in Cincinnati with Rick Monday. So many great memories and history of the Dodgers finally beating the Big Red Machine, thanks to our very own Rick Monday being part of those teams.
Well, we're in Dwayne McDonald's hometown, so, I mean, this is a big deal coming back to Cincinnati.
Did you ever try the chili? I mean, I feel like the chili in Cincinnati, way overrated.
The Skyline chili?
Yeah.
Well, we know that Dwayne McDonald likes it the three-way, right? There's different, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5. I like mine the highway. I don't care for it. For me, for those who don't understand, it's basically spaghetti.
Yep.
With
cinnamon taste.
Well, yeah, cinnamon taste, chili type, and you have onions, you don't have onions. No. For me, and I'm married to an Italian, right? For me, it's a good way to mess up spaghetti.
Rick, do you have the memories? I know it's a completely different ballpark, but we're really close to where Riverfront Stadium used to be. What are the memories that flood through your mind playing against the Big Red Machine?
I think the biggest memory was every time you came into this town, or every time the Reds came into Los Angeles, you had a battle on your hands because they were both very talented teams. They're still, that way. Reds have not won as often as they did back in the 70s, if you look in that area. And there was a transition period between the Big Red Machine and then the Big Blue Wrecking Crew, if you will. And we had some big battles. And I remember the one it really started was in 1977, which was Tommy's first year as the manager, full-time manager of the Dodgers. We came into Cincinnati, 7 or 8 of us that were not the pitcher, but we would get down the left field line. Visiting dugout was third base side, as it is here, and we would run in the outfield right before the ball game. And Sparky Anderson evidently made a comment, "Oh, look at those guys down there. Yeah, they're running in 8 different directions." Tommy Lasorda said later on, they were running to 8 different banks to go ahead and deposit the World Series checks at the end of it. So that was kind of a transition period. But we knew that, you look at the Reds team, they had guys that a lot of guys.
I'm John.
And that was the case. And you knew that if you made a mistake against the Reds, you were not going to win that ball game.
There was one particular player.
Here we are, Arlington, Texas. This is the Graham Slam Burger. So 2 patties, brisket, caramelized onion, American cheese, ranch aioli, or ranch mayo, if you will.
Oh yeah, we're in Texas.
Yeah.
It's something that you definitely want to take a picture of and just put on the gram. I took a bite of it, but it still looks dope.
It's a burger that looks great, but also delicious.
when we moved downtown San Diego from Qualcomm to Petco Ballpark, new uniforms were on the way, and this is the Padre home white. This jersey is from 2007, which was a career year for myself, winning a Cy Young. There's some different memories that stand out. One in this uniform against the Braves, where I struck out a Padre record 16, wearing this jersey, trying to make the Padre and the Friar faithful proud.
Alex Vesia, Dodgers, Reds. First pitch on this Monday is coming up at 4:10. I'm Tim Case, the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, Dodger fans. In the game of life, with its home runs, curveballs, and strikes, the LA County Department of Mental Health has you covered. If you ever feel anxious, overwhelmed, or need immediate help, we are here for you. The Department of Mental Health offers free emotional support, service referrals, and crisis counseling. Call our 24/7 helpline at 1-800-854-7771. That's 1-800-854-7771. Or visit dmh.lacounty.gov.
Welcome back to Talking Snack Radio. Big news, Bob.
Let's hear it.
When the Dodgers steal a base, fans get a free AM/PM hot dog and 12-ounce slim Coca-Cola with the AM/PM app.
That's right, Mike. This is a real game changer.
More like a life changer.
Hey-o.
This is the MVP of promos.
Better start carrying my mustard bottle around.
Slide into free snacks with the official convenience store of the Dodgers. AM/PM. Too much good stuff. Only 1,000 deals available per game on the AM/PM app for 24 hours through September 28th. Only at participating AM/PM stores while supplies last.
Want to go to college this fall? Don't let money hold you back. To be eligible for a Cal Grant and to get the most financial aid available, fill out your FAFSA or CATA by September 2nd. If you already submitted your FAFSA but only listed four-year colleges, that's okay. Just update your application to include the community college of your choice. Keep your college dreams alive and enroll now at icangotocollege.com.
At the crack of a bat, crack open a Bud. Budweiser is the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. There's no better way to celebrate a home run than an ice-cold Bud. Stock up the fridge because it's time to play ball. Baseball fans, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
You and your crew feel like pizza, but you want something a little extra to stretch your meal without stretching your wallet, right? So you kick it old school and head over to Shakey's for a large handcrafted pizza. And like the boss you are, you add an order of plump and juicy chicken bites, a half loaf of garlic cheese bread, or a giant chocolate chunk cookie for a group dessert. Your choice, just $5 when you buy any large Shakey's pizza. Way to go, Hefe. Feed more for $5 at Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
Strike three, and the first major league strikeout for Roki Sasaki is his fellow countryman Seiya Suzuki.
Be there with the boys in blue at Dodger Stadium on Monday, August 4th versus the St. Louis Cardinals for Roki Sasaki Bobblehead Night. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in and take home a special Roki Sasaki bobble presented by Inaba. Join us in celebrating the international sensation whose pitching ability has captivated the baseball world. For tickets and information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
As we were saying,
this is Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck on the official home of LA Dodgers baseball.
It's the Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Chase Burns, the pitching matchup. First pitch coming up at 4:10. Dodgers baseball brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game day, it's group day at Shakey's.com.
David Vassay. And now, what will likely be Vassay fielding insults from a Dodger player.
It's an engagement of endearment.
This is High and Tight.
All right, we're in Cincinnati with one of my favorite people enjoying the cool bench in the dugout, something you won't feel in the Dodger bullpen, and that is World Series champion Alex Vesia. Thanks a lot for the time, Vesia. Appreciate it.
You chose a very good place to sit after I just got done playing catch. This is this is incredible.
Yeah, I feel like we could do a 20-30 minute interview with the conditions on this bench.
Yeah, I'd be completely content. This is great. So, all good. Thanks for having me.
Hey, just another example how there is first-class amenities in a major league dugout when there are bare bones in a major league bullpen.
Yeah, we do what we can out there, from time to time. But thankfully, we got 3 night games. The day games would be pretty brutal.
We were joking in Boston that it only takes 3 pitches in this type of hot, humid weather to get warm. Are you being serious? It takes you less time to warm up?
By far. Yeah, by far. You're, just sitting out there, you're sweating, so you don't really need to get the juices flowing as much as if it's super cold. But, the humidity, being able to kind of just feel a little bit more relaxed and loose. When at least for me, when I'm cold, it takes a little bit longer to warm up. So, Boston, then here in Cincinnati, then we go to Tampa. Tampa's going to be outrageous, especially the two day games.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot their day games, Vesia. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, Saturday. And we're dreading those, so we'll need to stay hydrated for sure.
Hey, we were talking in the clubhouse with young Jack Dreyer, who's been phenomenal for the Dodgers. You guys are catch partners now. Is that part of a mentorship?
We kind of found that in spring training, and I met him last year during the Stay Hot camp, got to know him a little bit, and then this year, I've kind of taken him under my wing. It's been a lot of fun. We have a lot of similarities. Obviously, his mind, that dude is a super smart kid. So, he's been having some great success this year. I'm super proud of him. But we play catch every day. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and it's a good relationship.
When you say you're similar in a lot of ways, what is it other than being left-handed?
So it's like the list is quite long, but to name a few, like the other day when we were in San Diego, we ordered quesadillas, chicken quesadillas.
Celebra tú también con Betcris.
Guess who that is? Roger McDowell.
Check him out. He has his uniform on upside down with the shoes on the hand, and it looks like he's walking on his hands. Has his cap hanging down. That's supposed to be his head. Well, the Mets really trying to turn it around. They do, however, trail in this ball game 4-0. I love that.
What is it about baseball cards that make them so special? Why do you enjoy doing that?
Well, the biggest thing is I started collecting when I was a kid. O-Pee-Chee was a Canadian hockey league, and then the Canadian football. But I didn't start in the U.S. until I had signed professionally as a ball player. And when I got my first rookie card, and I've got it here with me.
Let's take a peek at that.
1966 with Billy Sorrell.
Some overnight oats right before the game. My teammates look at me like, what are you doing, dude?
My mom's cooking, probably. She makes some good. She's got a tuna fish casserole. That's pretty good.
Okay, I went 5 for 5. I need to eat the same thing. Last time, Saturday, I ate arepa with eggs. And then next day, I got to eat arepa with eggs. So my mom make it for me. And then when my mom is with me,
everything's good.
I save a lot of money.
Estamos leyendo.
So I don't ever take it for granted.
That's awesome. That's as emotional as I'll get with you. I'm a guy that loves to really put what you guys have accomplished in context because we're witnessing really a special time, and you've been such a big part of it. So that's it, Vesia. From here on out, high energy. We'll keep it loose.
Oh, yeah. We got a game to win tonight, baby. I'll be ready. I'll have my 2 Red Bulls in me, ready to go.
Oh, I love it. Salute to that. There he goes. Alex Vesia has been our guest, and he'll receive a gift card to Boulevard Steak, the acclaimed modern steakhouse known for its prime cuts, fresh seafood, and incredible vibe, just like Vesia. Make your own reservation at Boulevard Steak in Calabasas or Sherman Oaks. Visit boulevardsteak.com. Tim, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, DB. Yeah, Alex Vesia, one of the good guys out there, and doing a great job in this Dodgers bullpen as we lead you up to first pitch from Cincinnati. Dodgers and Reds in this series opener. We'll dive deeper into this pitching matchup next. Don't go anywhere. I'm Tim Case, the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers. Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best in baseball. They left behind a legacy of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Rogan and Rodney at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
AM 570 LA Sports.
When it comes to personal injury, Jacoby & Myers knocks it out of the park. And with a winning record of more than $2 billion in settlements, Jacoby & Myers is California's MVP. If you've been injured, don't settle for less than the firm voted the #1 personal injury firm 5 years in a row. Get the justice you deserve with Jacoby & Myers. Call 1-800-5-MILLION for a free consultation today. And let the big league lawyers fight for you. Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Hi, I'm Kike Hernandez. Winning a world championship is incredible, but nothing beats being a dad to my 4-year-old daughter, Penelope. Making sure she has a strong, healthy start means being present, playing, and staying patient, even when it feels challenging. First 5 California is my go-to for tips and supporting her growth and well-being, so she can thrive no matter what challenges come her way. Learn more at first5california.com.
This is Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck. On your home for LA Dodgers baseball.
It's the Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds on this Monday afternoon series opener from Great American Ballpark. First pitch coming up at 4:10.
And now, before the Dodgers hit the diamond, we look at the pitching matchup.
Presented by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Work hard and play hard in a new Tacoma with an iForce turbocharged engine. It's a truck built for the bold. See your Toyota dealer today. They make it easy. Chase Burns on the mound for the Reds. 0-2 at the .665 ERA. He's 22 years old. The second overall pick last year in the draft out of Wake Forest. Started his collegiate career at Tennessee. Made his major league debut this season on June 24th. Now he's making his 6th start at the big league level. Last time out, 5 2/3 innings, 6 runs, 7 hits, 10 strikeouts, and a loss to the Nationals. He's got 35 strikeouts in 5 starts already. In those 5 appearances, that's the most in any Reds pitcher to start his career since Luis Castillo in 2017. This is his first time, obviously, facing the Dodgers. Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the mound for the Blue, 8-7 with a .255 ERA, making his 21st start of the season. He has already logged career highs in wins, in innings pitched, in strikeouts, and he ranks among the National League leaders in opponents' batting average, ERA, WHIP, and strikeouts. Last time out, 5 innings, 3 runs, only 1 earned, 5 hits, and a no decision against the Minnesota Twins. On the road this year, Yoshi Yamamoto, 5-3 at a 1.84 ERA in 10 starts. Only Nathan Eovaldi, Ranger Suarez, and Paul Skeens have a lower road ERA. This will be his second career start against the Reds. His only other start, he went 5 innings. He allowed 4 runs on 6 hits while striking out 8 in a loss in May of last season. It's the Dodgers and the Reds. Yoshinobu Yamamoto and young Chase Burns, the pitching matchup. We're 15 minutes away from first pitch. Keys to the game are next. I'm Tim Cates, world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
Your health is our priority at LA Care Health Plan. You may be eligible for free Medi-Cal coverage if you meet income requirements. Connect with us today to see if you qualify. We speak multiple languages, including Spanish, Mandarin, Russian, and more. Visit lacare.org/medi-cal today.
Hey LA County, Freddie Freeman here. Too many beverage containers go unrecycled. That's a foul ball for the planet. Step up to the plate. Recycle your cans and bottles and score some cash. Now that's a triple play for LA. Learn more at cleanla.com.
Take me out to Morongo, where I can watch all the games, with thousands of slot machines and blackjack, and big screen TVs from the front to the back. So just grab a seat at the sideline. You won't miss a play when you go, 'cause the good times are only right here at Morongo.
There's nothing like barbecuing with family and friends during the summer. It's even better while enjoying Hoffy hot dogs and listening to the boys in blue as they continue to win. Hoffy uses top quality ingredients with premium quality beef for a great hot dog.
Gosh, we've gone to Sea Dogs games since we were kids.
I've been coming to see the Sea Dogs for the last 30 years. Great experience.
Everybody here is just bends over backwards to help people out and wish the world was like it is right here at the ballpark.
We've always wanted to be more than just a baseball team. We want to be strong, active, contributing members of the community. And I think that effort is seen by the people and the fans, and they want to support that effort.
They flip with the glove. That was not a good idea.
All he needed to do was try to get the lead guy by giving him a nice easy feed.
No, stay on your feet! No! I thought he was going to stay on his feet.
Uh-oh. The Goose did not know that the game was starting. Maybe the Goose thought it was 6:45 first pitch time.
Oh, man, off the glove and off the dome. He's saying, oh, man, what happened? It's a moment that he'll never forget, and that'll be on the blooper everywhere.
Cincinnati, Yoshinobu Yamamoto for the Dodgers.
Biggest thing we're bringing is a brand new Tony Gwynn drop I did with his estate. So we just signed a deal at therealist.com to actually go through his entire archives, present them, and auction them off. And to announce it, we did this limited edition 1994.
The Padres winning 2 of 3 over the weekend themselves. Padres now 4 games back in the division going into play tonight. Giants only 7 games back, but they have lost 3 in a row. Both those teams will be in action later on this evening. Giants at home against the Pirates. Padres at home tonight against Juan Soto and the New York Mets. We'll keep you up to date on what's happening to those games. David Vassay's got you covered with the postgame from Great American Ballpark when this game is over. All the postgame reaction, postgame Dodger talk as well. But the Dodgers road trip continues next. They're in Cincinnati for the start of a 3-game set against Gavin Lux and the Reds. It's going to be a great pitching matchup. Chase Burns, Yoshinobu Yamamoto going in this series opener. This has been Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck on the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
champions once again, my friend.
World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers.
This is just the beginning of this team's title window.
Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way.
This has been Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck on the world champion Dodgers Audio Network.
You either with me or against me, though.
Living out their dream.
They've added even more.
Now we go for 2 in a row.
Win, 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 win. Yeah. Curve everything else. Win, 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 win.
In the backyard and dreaming about this moment.
Start chasing that chip. Stop. Win, 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 win.
This has been Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck. The MVP for fun, food, and good times. Dodgers baseball is brought to you by Superior Grocers.
Quality, variety, and value.
Shakey's Pizza.
Get more meal for deal at Shakey's.com.
And by Estrella Jalisco.
Back-to-back home runs in the bottom of the ninth.
First pitch is just moments away on your home of the world champion LA Dodgers. The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles.
Tip of the cap, and now here we go. He gets Larry Walker.
And here he is. He's going to face him right-handed. Why not? He looks like a catcher hitting.
And now he's back to the left side. And a 2-out walk. So Walker reaches base after that first pitch. It was like the flyby here right after the anthem.
Talk to me. Talk
this
to me.
This is called a Crawford dog. Hamburger bun.
Yes.
2 split top Angus beef hot dogs griddled on the skillet, on the plancha.
Amazing.
And then we do a bacon onion jam with Crawford Bach beer.
Pick it up like a burger.
Pick it up like a burger and you just go in, man.
Let's go to town. Dude. Oh, best hot dog I've ever had. Best hot dog I've ever had. I love this, man.
This is how I grew up eating hot dogs.
LAHealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of over 280 locations in Southern California.
Pull in, they offer stay-in-your-car service while you wait. Got 15 minutes? Need an oil change? Make it a Valvoline instant oil change.
Daddy. My daddy.
Maybe you're heading out of town.
I need to get the hell out of here.
Here's the thing. You're never truly away from Dan Patrick, Colin Cowherd, Rogan and Rodney, and Petros and Money. Together. Just go to AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app. Listen to live shows, podcasts, and catch up on anything you missed.
Best friends forever.
the 2025 Ford F-150, California's best-selling truck brand.
Now is the time to get into that Ford you've been eyeing with Ford's summer sales event. Go see your local Southern California Ford dealers and get the hottest deals with zero payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles.
From the F-150 or F-150 electric to the Mustang Mach-E, whatever model you've been looking at is ready for you.
Plus, get a complimentary maintenance plan for
Hank Greenberg helped popularize the first baseman's mitt, holding a massive 13-inch pocketed glove. That was quickly banned, reducing the maximum size to 12 inches. Paul Richards also developed a black hole-sized catcher's mitt. This ginormous thing, measuring 42 inches in circumference, was known as Big Bertha, or the elephant, for its massive size. It was swiftly outlawed as well.
From Great American Ballpark in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio, it's the opening game of a 3-game series as your world champion Los Angeles Dodgers will take on the Cincinnati Reds. Hi, everybody. Rick Muddy alongside Tim Neverett and with producer engineer Dwayne McDonald as we get set to go. There was some rain earlier today in Cincinnati. They're expecting a chance of maybe a pop-up shower here and there as the evening continues, but not anything that they cannot be able to handle. This Dodger ball club now 61-45 is their record, and they start today 4 in front of San Diego for the lead in the National League Western Division. Giants have now dropped down to 7 behind the Dodgers. And meanwhile, for Cincinnati, right now they are 1 game out of the National League wild card spot, but they have been red hot of recent times. Reds have taken the field. Here's Dave Roberts' starting lineup. Mookie Betts leading it off. He's at shortstop. Shohei Ohtani batting second, the designated hitter. Teoscar Hernandez is in right. At first base, Freddie Freeman. Andy Pages is in center. Michael Conforto, who was red hot yesterday in Boston, is in left field. Tae-Sung Kim is at second base. At third is Miguel Rojas. And Dalton Rushing behind the plate and doing the catching. Rushing will bat in the number 9 spot. Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the mound, his 21st start in search of his 9th victory of the season. And it's Chase Burns on the mound, the right-hander for the Cincinnati Reds. The umpiring assignments for Game 1 of this series, Andy Fletcher, the veteran crew chief, working the plate. He'll call the balls and strikes. Jansen Visconti is at first. Austin Jones umpiring at second. And Nick Lentz is over at third base. We'll join you tomorrow, same start times, 3 o'clock Pacific, or the Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck show. First pitch at 4:10. Tyler Glasnow will be starting for the Dodgers in that one. So it's a warm night. It's a little bit on the muggy side, and hopefully no rain before 9 innings have been completed here. Happy to have you with us. All set to go. Dodgers and Reds from Cincinnati. And with the play, here's Tim.
Thank you very much, Mo. Mookie Betts getting ready to step in. Dodgers in the traveling road grays as they face the Reds. And the Reds with their red tops, reds across the chest, white game pants, red caps. As Chase Burns is ready to throw to the right-handed hitting Betts. First pitch of the ball game, inside fastball, and we're underway at 7:10 Eastern time. 85 degrees and humid, the game time temperature and condition. Brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. 2 balls, no strikes now to Mookie Betts. Last pitch up high. Betts starts the game hitting .237, 11 home runs, 46 runs batted in. Trying to get on track offensively. And he will swing and foul tip one in and out of the glove of the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 2 balls and a strike. Ohtani on deck with Teoscar Hernandez ready to hit third. Burns, 22 years of age, born in Naples, Italy. And he fires one outside. Another fastball. It's 3-1.
Get ready for the heater. He's already been at 99. He was clocked in high school at 100. He's already topped out this year at 102.
Here's the wind, the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, belted to left. That's heading down the line and toward the wall. Mookie around first. He's on his way to second with a leadoff double. He'll stand up and get to second easily. His 15th double of the season. And that sets the table for Ohtani here in the top of the first inning.
Betts turned around a 99-mile-an-hour fastball like he knew it was coming.
Well, Betts at second base, and Shohei's first at bat, brought to you by Asahi Super Dry Beer, embodying the refreshing taste of modern Japan. Go beyond the expected. Shohei at 275, 38 home runs, 99 runs scored. Both lead. Well, the runs lead Major League Baseball. The home runs lead the National League. He swings and hammers one down the right field line. That is a foul ball into the right field corner.
Well, this is a spot, Tim, that the Dodgers did not really help themselves in that series in Boston. They were just 3 for 21 with runners in scoring position. They have 2 batters into this game. They have another opportunity.
Ohtani has homered in 6 of his last 8 games. He's 10 for 33 in that stretch, hitting .303, 11 RBIs and 8 runs scored. Stretch by Burns, looks back at second, pitch home, and Shohei pops this one up foul. It's twisting over behind the third base dugout, and that'll make the seats. Strike 2 to Ohtani. It is a hitterish kind of night here. It is warm, it is humid, slight breeze blowing out to left center field. All the elements are there for a few long balls, plus there are a lot of them traditionally hit in this ballpark. 0-2 pitch to Ohtani. He swings and rips it towards second base. That is backhanded by Matt McClain. He straightens up, throws over to first. Ohtani clapping as he crosses first base, knowing that he moved Mookie Betts up 90 feet to third.
Yeah, productive out. We'll see now if the Reds are going to play in tightly and try and choke off the run here in the opening inning.
Looks like that's exactly what they'll do here. Ellie De La Cruz, the shortstop, not quite on the grass. Third baseman Noel V. Marte, even with a bag at third. First baseman Spencer Steer is on the grass and off the line at first for Teoscar Hernandez. 252 the average for Teoscar, 16 home runs. He's driven in 62. 1 out, top of the first, no score. Pitch. It's high for a ball. Get 99-mile-an-hour fastball.
Also that slider, and for Burns this year, he's thrown that slider almost 40% of the time. Does throw a changeup.
1-0 pitch. And that is in for a strike.
And for Burns, the last 3 games that he's had 2 strikes on the hitter. The batting average against is .057 is all.
1-1, and Teoscar hits it through the whole left side, a base hit. Mookie comes in to score, and the Dodgers strike first in the Queen City. It is 1-0.
Well, the game looks so simple when it's played the right way. And after that leadoff double, productive out by Ohtani, moves Betts over to third and scores on the single.
Here's Freddie. Interesting thing to note about Freeman is he has not hit a home run in the month of July. So he's due. First pitch to him. He swings and misses. 0-1 to Freddie Freeman. Starts the night hitting .293. Just 10 homers on the season. 52 runs batted in. He's been on base in 6 straight games. Stretched by Chase Burns, the right-hander's pitch. Freddie slices one foul out of play down the third base side. Strike 2.
Now Burns, as you were saying, born in Italy. His parents were in the United States Navy, and they were stationed in Italy.
He delivers the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. A fastball at 100. So got it by Freeman. He strikes out. 2 men down for the Dodgers in the first. And Andy Pages with the infield back. A lot of room on the right side with Steer holding Teoscar at first. Matt McClain, second baseman, playing up the middle. Andy takes a strike high in the zone.
Well, as we look out beyond the river, beyond right field and off into the distance, hopefully that bad weather stays exactly where it is.
In Kentucky.
Way over into Kentucky.
0-1 pitch. Missed outside just barely. He's been pumping fastballs in there, as Chase Burns so far early in the game. And you mentioned the slider. That's been a good pitch for him. Opponent's hitting .229 against that pitch. Now the 1-1. That's a slider, and it's down and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Michael Conforto on deck. Initially, Tommy Edman was going to be in the lineup tonight, but Dodgers made a switch. Pitch fouled back. Sung Kim was added to the lineup. And Tommy Edman, a sore ankle right now, so I'm just going to give him a little bit of a breather. And let Ha-Sung Kim get at-bats against the right-hander Chase Burns tonight. Max Muncy, by the way, tomorrow will play in a AAA game with Oklahoma City. He's making his way back. A little quicker than they thought. Throw to first. And diving back safely is Teoscar Hernandez.
For the infield, really an exaggerated pull, but the outfield is the opposite direction.
A bit of a gap in left center for Pages. 2-2 pitch from Burns. Swung out and missed, strike 3. Fastball at 100. 2 strikeouts for Burns. Dodgers get a run on 2 hits. They leave a man after a half inning at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Reds coming to bat.
LA County has seen its share of devastation this year, testing the strength of our communities.
Well, we certainly served it up over the plate. This is a burger fit for a home run king, the 99 burger in honor of Aaron Judge. They sell a bazillion of these at Yankee Stadium. It looks pretty good. I feel like we passed the test. What about you?
I think so.
What else going to happen today? Henderson's bat goes flying into the stands on a strikeout.
That's not good right there.
See Andy looking at it like, hey, I'm not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, stick to basketball there, right?
Oh, no catch. Love to get that one back. Alonso lost the bat as he flung at that high fastball.
That's going to keep him up tonight. Can't make that catch.
You got to keep that clean, right? You got to catch that.
First inning, Yoshinobu Yamamoto takes the mound with a 1-0 lead. 21st start of the season for Yamamoto. With a no decision last time out against Minnesota. And the right-hander facing TJ Friedl, the center fielder. Friedl batting left-handed, open stance, and as he's ready to hit, might be a pitch comm issue already. So Dalton Rushing, who is doing the catching tonight, comes out in front of home plate. With help from umpire Andy Fletcher, who's the crew chief. We'll get that fixed. And conversation as to, you might ask yourself, well, why is Dalton Rushing starting back-to-back games? He hasn't done that yet. And the reason is, I was talking to Dalton earlier, I said, back-to-back, huh? He goes, yeah, we get a lot of lefties coming up, so Will's going to get the chances against the lefties. And Rushing is going to get this one tonight, and he was excited about the opportunity to catch Yamamoto. He'll get a new pitch comm device while he squares that away. We'll tell you that at Children's Hospital Los Angeles, groundbreaking research meets world-class expertise and treatment. U.S. News and World Report once again has named CHLA the #1 hospital in California. Learn more today at chla.org. That's playing up the middle for Friedl. In on the grass at third is Rojas. Kim and Freeman deep on the right side. 1-0 Dodgers as Yamamoto throws his first pitch of the game, and it's over the plate on the outside corner. Fastball at 94 for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike to Friedel. Crouching down a little bit. He looks out, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. A good splitter. His first one was very good. And it's 0-2.
That splitter at times has been inconsistent. A lot of them in the dirt. That was absolutely textbook right there.
Well, I asked Dalton before the game, I said, knowing that he's going to throw a bunch of splitters, you're going to be calling a bunch of splitters. I said, you're going to be ready to block some of those. He goes, no, I don't think I need to. He said his splitter's very much under control. And here's the 0-2. And he deals one a little low, another splitter. And Rushing also was telling me about the mechanics that Yamamoto displays and how he's so impressed with those. It's just such a repeatable delivery. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball is popped up left side. Drifting into foul ground is Miguel Rojas, and he'll make the catch right where the grass and the warning track come together. And there's 1 out for Cincinnati in the first. Matt McLean, the second baseman. Right-handed batter, hitting .221. First of 3 with Cincinnati. And the first pitch to McLean is a swinging strike. On appeal, they checked with Jansen Visconti, the first base umpire, and he rings up the strike. 0-1. Ellie De La Cruz is on deck, the switch-hitting shortstop. He's having a great year. Pitch. And that one's outside to McLean. Threw him a slider.
Well, one thing we know, the Reds have some guys, and at the top of the list is De La Cruz. They have some guys that can run.
Pitch to McLean. He swings and he hits it on the ground right side. That's into right field, a base hit. Right in between Freeman and Ha-Seong Kim. So a 1-out single for McLean, and that'll bring up De La Cruz. Dodgers leading 1-0. De La Cruz, 282 the average. He's got 18 home runs. He's driven in 67. A couple of impressive numbers. 22 doubles, 28 stolen bases. Switch hitter batting left against Yamamoto, who's out of the stretch for the first time in the ball game. Swinging a tapper foul, first base side.
De La Cruz has been helping himself the last 58 games. He's hitting a .313.
Over his last 14, .333 with 8 extra base hits. 0-1 pitch from Yamamoto to De La Cruz. That's outside for a ball. You and I were here a couple of years ago when he made his major league debut. It was against the Dodgers. And if you remember, his very first major league at bat, he hit an absolute laser into the right center field gap. I think both of us we looked at each other. We were pretty impressed with him. Next offer is high, and the count goes to 2-1.
The Reds coming into this series, I mean, they're feeling their oats, and for good reasons. They've been on the victory side in 10 of the last 14 games.
2-ball, 1-strike pitch from Yamamoto to Ellie De La Cruz. Curveball low. Yamamoto falling behind 3-1. Pages step or two toward left center field. Teoscar a couple of steps off the line in right, now moving a little bit further over into the gap. And that pitch is a strike at the knees. De La Cruz thought it was lower than that. He started down to first. Now he's back toward the batter's box, and the count full 3-2.
De La Cruz acted like he didn't realize his knees were that low.
Looking at the computer, it hit the strike zone. Now a payoff pitch from Yoshinobu Yamamoto to Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a foul straight back.
Quick note on Andy Fletcher, the home plate umpire, is the crew chief. This is the first game that Fletcher has worked since the 4th of July. Why? He took a foul ball off of his mask and suffered a concussion. So this is his first game back.
Yamamoto ready to go. Glove out by his chest. A 3-2 pitch to De La Cruz. Runner goes, and the curveball misses low. Ball 4. And the Reds with runners at first and second and one man out. Well, you know, Major League Baseball takes great care and has a program for concussions for umpires and concussion protocol. These guys get hit in the mask often. They get hit in other parts of the body, too, back there. The guys behind the plate take a beating often. They just don't get enough credit for it. It's not really recognized all that much. But Major League Baseball takes care of them. And the batter now, Austin Hayes, the left fielder, takes a big cut at a slider and misses.
Well, just had a flyover. Canadian geese.
There's a whole gaggle of them.
Yep.
Flying in formation. No balls and 1 strike to Hayes. Pitch. And that's in there for a called strike. 0-2. Fastball at 96 for Yamamoto. Since May 8th, Yamamoto is actually under 500 record-wise. He's 4-5. His ERA 3.5 since the 8th of May. And in the games that he's pitched, the Dodgers are a game under 500 at 6-7. The 0-2 pitch from Yamamoto. Check swing. He did not go. Pitch just off the plate outside. 1-2. There was a little rain in the area this morning. Again, some threatening clouds across the Ohio River, hanging over the state of Kentucky. Now the pitch. That one is lined to left field. Here comes Conforto on, and he will let it bounce. And the throw to third is not there in time. McLean gets there. He was caught betwixt and between, not knowing whether or not Conforto was going to catch the line drive, but Michael charged in, and that ball dipped down in front of him. He had to play it on a hop, and his throw to third just a little late. So the bases are loaded with 1 out, and former Dodger Gavin Lux is at the plate. He's the designated hitter tonight.
For Lux, let's see if he gets a breaking ball. The reason I bring that, the last 2 years, Gavin Lux against breaking stuff, against right-handed batters, is hitting just 169.
Left-handed batter from the state of Wisconsin takes a strike. Gavin wearing number 2 for Cincinnati, or number 9 for the Dodgers. No balls and 1 strike. Gavin Lux holding the bat on his left shoulder. Now the pitch. Swung on, little dribbler past the mound. It's going to get a run in. Kim has 1 play. It's the first, and the game is tied. Coming in to score is McLean on a little dribbler towards second base. Lux gets his 42nd run batted in. It's a 1-1 game.
Well, not hit hard enough to really have any other play except to go to first base.
De La Cruz moves from second to third, and from first to second, Austin Hayes. And Spencer Steer, the first baseman, up. Steer waits at the plate from the right side, swings and hammers one to left field. Conforto going back. He's up by the warning track, makes the catch. Oh, what a play on a ball that was just absolutely stunned. Conforto took the perfect route to it, made an over-the-shoulder catch on the warning track, and the side retired. But the Reds get a run, 2 hits.
The newfangled idea of the time was night games, and teams thought that the shiny material of satin would reflect the stadium lights better. But satin comes with all kinds of issues. Despite all its drawbacks, this shiny material really does create a show-stopping jersey.
This very moment. Back to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
Well, Michael Conforto just made a tremendous play in left field to keep the score tied. He was ready to lead off in the top of the second inning. Dodgers won, Cincinnati won. Chase Burns back to work. Burns 2 strikeouts in the game already. 37 strikeouts in 22 and a third innings pitched this season. That includes tonight. Pitch outside to Conforto, 1-0. I mean, his strikeouts to innings pitched is really good. Again, he's just 22. Now the next offer, and Conforto looks at it outside. Talked to Michael about his day yesterday at Fenway Park. He had a good one. Hit a home run, 2 doubles. And the 2-0 pitch. And that is in there for a strike. Now, one thing we've seen him lately get a little better, slowly but surely. And it might be because he's using a lighter bat. David Bassett reporting a little while ago that at the end of June, Conforto went to a lighter bat. And he thinks that's made a bit of a difference for him. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Conforto.
Remember, he also tried that torpedo model bat for a brief period of time.
Nobody on, nobody out. 2-2 pitch to Conforto. Swings and bounces it behind him, fielded by the bare right hand of the home plate umpire, Andy Fletcher. Top of the second inning, brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
Chase Burns, limited action, but at home, better ERA than on the road. Barely above 4 at home, but 9 on the road.
2-2. Conforto takes a fastball low.
And the batting averages would actually shine in that area too. 233 at home, 304 batting average against on the road.
Payoff pitch to Conforto. And he throws it in the dirt, and Conforto is aboard. Leadoff walk. That's Sung Kim coming up. Burns was actually a Dodger once in his life. When he was 10 years old, he played for a team called the DeSoto Dodgers. After that, though, he went to the University of Tennessee once he went through high school. Turned down the Padres at the time. Strike called inside corner to his son Kim. The Padres had drafted him in 2021, 20th round. He said, no, I'm going to become a volunteer. Went there, ended up pitching for Wake Forest, too. And the 0-1. Way late on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
I like Wake Forest also because they had a pretty good biometrics department, understanding in particular shoulder strains, shoulder issues.
0-2. Swung on and missed. Boy, he chased a pitch that was way outside.
He's
guessing.
Yeah, and just some bad swings.
Well, Friday night at Fenway Park, he struck out swinging 4 times, and it was like that right there. I mean, he's almost guess hitting where he said, I'm going to swing no matter where it is. And that time, unsuccessful. So 1 out. Conforto, the go-ahead run at first. And Miguel Rojas will take a pitch on the outside half at 100. 0-1. Dalton rushing on deck. Right side of the infield wide open. Outfield swung around toward the right a little bit. Left field line is wide open. Pitch fouled off the end of the bat. Back to the backstop. It's 0-2.
Well, the Dodgers trying to really get it back into gear. I mean, they have lost 6 of 10. July, they're 8-13. And since the 4th of July, only the Tampa Rays have a worse record than what the Dodgers have had in that period of time.
No ball, 2-strike pitch. And Rojas fouls it back. Just a postscript to that note, too. Since the 4th of July, the Dodgers ranked 28th in baseball in runs per game, 3.4. And prior to that, they'd been averaging, almost 5.5 runs a game. So they're looking to get back on track here in Cincinnati. Swing and a miss at a slider, and it wasn't a full swing for Rojas. He just couldn't hold up. He strikes out. Strikeout number 4 for Chase Burns. And now it's Dalton Rushing's turn. Rushing hitting in the 9 spot. He swings and misses. He was looking forward to this tonight.
Well, that was a four-seamer at 100 miles an hour.
Rushing at 208, 1 home run. And he looks at a pitch inside. 0-2. Rushing went to school not too far from here. By the way the crow flies, he went to Louisville.
That last pitch at 101. So I think Burns is loose.
Yeah, I think so. Warm night. And his 0-2 pitch. Boy, he let one fly at 101. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He has 5 strikeouts through 2 innings. And all but one of them on a fastball so far.
Some overnight oats right before the game. My teammates look at me like, what are you doing, dude?
My mom's cooking, probably. She makes some good. She's got a tuna fish casserole. That's pretty good.
Okay, I went 5 for 5. I need to eat the same thing. Last time, Saturday, I ate arepa with eggs. And then next day, I got to eat arepa with eggs. So my mom make it for me. And then when my mom is with me,
everything's good.
I save a lot of money.
Estamos leyendo.
To the boys in blue, the world champion LA Dodgers audio network.
Never gets old.
Dodgers and Reds here in Game 1, bottom of the 2nd inning. Leading off the inning for Cincinnati, right-handed hitting catcher Tyler Stevenson. Pitch is low from Yamamoto, 1-0. Stevenson, then Will Benson, the right fielder, and the third baseman, Noelvi Marte, will round out the Reds' order. 1 ball, no strike pitch. Swung on, chopped foul at the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Look at the splits for Yamamoto coming into the game. Right-handers and left-handers, almost the same number of at-bats. You'd figure he'd see more lefties. But coming into the game, he had 197 at-bats against him from right-handers, 199 from lefties. And that's after 20 starts. 1-1 pitch. Wave and a miss at a sinker inside, and it's now 1-2. But his batting average against is second best in the National League, 197 against. He's kept it under 200. Standing squared up to the plate, he steps straight back. Now will turn and fire one home, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. First strikeout of the night on an elevated fastball, and Stevenson goes down.
Well, friends, hit up MLBshop.com, the largest and latest selection of jerseys, caps, hoodies, and accessories to help keep you in the game all year long. So gear up, game on at MLBshop.com, the official online shop of your Dodgers.
Left-handed hitting right fielder Will Benson will look at a curveball. It stays off the plate outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Benson, 212 hitter. It's 35 for 165 for Cincinnati. Line kick in the 1-0. Foul straight back. Line scores exactly even. 1-2-0 for the Dodgers, 1-2-0 for the Reds. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Benson swings and misses right over the top of a vicious splitter. Ball and 2 strikes. Well, the more he throws the splitter like that, you got to figure the more rushing's going to call for it. Or that Yamamoto would want to throw it. 1 out, base is empty. 1-2 delivery from Yamamoto. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Went to the elevated fastball for the put-away pitch. 2 down.
That's the advantage when you get that splitter over. It's another dimension, too. You can work hitters up the ladder, and Benson went fishing and didn't catch anything except strike 3.
Work hard, play hard in a new Tacoma with an I-Force turbocharged engine. It's a truck built for the bold. See your Toyota dealer today. They make it easy. A check swing roller off the bat of Marte to first. Freddie's got it. He underhands to Yamamoto covering, and it's a 1-2-3, bottom of the 2nd inning. We head to the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 1, Reds 1.
You know what happened in 2014.
A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants.
Look at how clean that is. The gold, I don't know if you guys know what the gold means, but the gold means you are the World Series champions from the year before. But it's the honor of a lifetime, getting to win back-to-back World Series championships with 2 different teams.
As someone who grew up in the era of the twist, the locomotion, the Freddie, and other outrageous dances, the floss is easily the worst of all time.
The fan did touch that ball, and that's a big whoops. Any relation to Grant? I don't know. That guy was having a hard time figuring out what screen he was supposed to be looking at.
What a play! Allen Rodin! And hopefully he is all right.
Look at
it's his eye black.
That's his eye black. It has been transferred from face to wall.
Continues on its official home.
Hype me up. Hype me up.
Mookie Betts is 1 for 1 tonight with a double. He leads off here in the 3rd inning. Dodgers and Reds tied at 1. And young right-hander Chase Burns, 5 strikeouts already in the game. Facing Betts, and he deals him a fastball taken for a strike. Ohtani on deck. And then Teoscar Hernandez to follow. 0-1 is the count to Betts. Kicking the pitch. He'll take up high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
On this road trip, Dodgers have had difficulty consistently putting the ball into play. The 3-game series in Boston, they struck out 31 times, and as you mentioned, already 5 times in this one.
1-1 to Betts. He lets it go high, and it's 2-1. Well, Burns a strikeout pitcher, no doubt about it. In fact, his last outing was Tuesday against the Nationals, went 5 2/3 innings, but he struck out 9 of the first 14 batters he faced in that game. And he's already had a few 10 strikeout games. Breaking ball outside, 3-1 to Mookie. He works the third base side of the rubber. That's where he sets up, steps back, fires home, and Mookie swings at a fastball and fouls it off to the right and out of play. So the first 100 batters he faced in his major league career, Mo, he struck out 35 of them. Is that good? That's very good. Here's a 3-2. And there's a ground ball hit to short by Betts. De La Cruz behind it. He fires on to first base and plenty of time to retire Mookie. 1 down.
Another pitch at 100 miles an hour.
Hey, Dodger fans, listen to the game. Have your favorite food delivered with Uber Eats. Just open the app, order from a local spot, and enjoy every moment of the action. 1 away, and Shohei Ohtani 0 for 1, grounded to second base. in the first inning, and in doing so, he advanced Betts from second to third. First ball swinging, grounds it slowly to short. De La Cruz is up with it, and he throws on to first to get Ohtani by a step, and Shohei 0 for 2. Two down.
And that was a changeup on the first pitch.
He's been working on that pitch. He continues to be a work in progress, but the Reds hope that he develops into a mainstay at the top of their rotation. And still just 22 years old. And quickly pitching to Teoscar, who's 1 for 1, and an RBI single against him. Hit it through the hole on the left side of the infield. Strike one delivered on a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. I mean, the 100's free and easy, too. 0-1 pitch. Another triple-digit fastball. That one 101. Swing and a miss.
That is some pretty good giddy-up.
Yeah. I mean, he's just throwing gas. Almost pitch after pitch. Again, he did mix the changeup in there to Ohtani. He will throw a slider in there, but primarily it's been the fastball tonight. 0-2. He sends a pitch toward the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's his 6th strikeout of the game, and he got it on what pitch? The fastball at 101. 3 up, 3 down for the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the third. It's the Dodgers.
Some overnight oats right before the game. My teammates look at me like, what are you doing, dude?
My mom's cooking, probably. She makes some good. She's got a tuna fish casserole. That's pretty good.
Okay, I went 5 for 5. I need to eat the same thing. Last time, Saturday, I ate arepa with eggs. And then next day, I got to eat arepa with eggs. So my mom make it for me. And then when my mom is with me,
everything's good.
I save a lot of money.
Estamos lindo.
So Rockies is really like where my major league career really took off. You know, it was a special time in my life, 7 years with the team. And this jersey in particular, 2018 postseason patch on it here. So I've always kept all these jerseys with the patch on them because that's what it's all about, is getting to the playoffs and trying to win the championship. You know, the black jersey with the cutoff, not a lot of teams rock the cutoff anymore, but this is a jersey we wore all the time in Colorado.
Yamamoto facing the top of the order for the second time. TJ Friedl, center fielder, left-handed batter, swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Well, it looks like we're going to see some pitching tonight.
Well, interesting notes on Yamamoto also. Walked the batter in the first inning. 24 of his 38 walks this year have come in innings 1 through 3. 10 of those in the very first inning.
0-1 to Friedl. He ropes it down the right field line. That is going to go into the corner fair. Teoscar plays it off the wall. Around first and into second with a leadoff double is TJ Friedl. His 16th two-base hit of the season. Go ahead run in scoring possession with nobody out, and Matt McLain coming up. McLain hit a ball to the right side of the infield in the first inning. He also came around to score the Reds' lone run. Out of the stretch is Yamamoto. He fires one home right past McLain. Swing and a miss.
Well, the recent success we talked about with the Reds. 4 in a row in the win column, 10 of the last 14. You know, there's 6 games over 500 for the first time in 2 years.
0-1 pitch. And that one is low.
Well, Terry Francona talking about his ball club after yesterday's victory. He said, hey, look, yeah, we're doing the things that we're capable of doing. And he goes, He gets the feeling that, the mindset of his team isn't, well, let's go out and try and win. Let's go out and do win a game.
1-1 pitch. McClain fouls it off to the right and well out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And when I read that comment, it told me a lot about the confidence level of the ball club. And again, you're victorious in 10 of the 14. They've not had an easy stretch on top of it. But their bullpen has helped out, along with the times they score runs themselves.
1-2 pitch from Yamamoto to McClain inside for a ball.
In fact, the Dodger run in the first inning is only the 6th run that the Reds have allowed in their last 5 games.
McClain looks out at Yamamoto. Friedel leads at second base. 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch. Cut on and miss. Strike 3. A good curveball.
That's the best hook we've seen so far tonight.
3rd strikeout for Yamamoto. His first on a non-fastball. Ellie De La Cruz coming up, 1-out runner at second. At AM/PM, when the Dodgers steal a base at home, you score a free hot dog and any 12-ounce slim Coca-Cola. Redeem your free feast in the AM/PM app. Let's play ball. AM/PM, too much good stuff. De La Cruz batting left-handed against the right-hander Yamamoto. Pitched, and that is in there for a called strike. Came back with the hook.
De La Cruz has been helping set that table too. The last 14 games hitting at .333 with 8 extra base hits in that period of time. Although he's gone 27 games without a home run.
This ball swung on and lifted to shallow left field. Conforto on the run was indecisive. He can't make the catch. Advancing to third base is Friedel, and safe at first is De La Cruz. They're going to score that a base hit. Conforto started charging in. Then he decided to be a little bit hesitant. Almost stopped, and then he picked it up again. By the time he got to the ball, he couldn't make the catch.
Yeah, he stopped to look where Mookie Betts was positioned, and he came in. The ball hit him on the wrist. A ball that should be caught.
Now, 1st and 3rd with 1 out instead of a man at 2nd and 2 out.
And De La Cruz was not running, although he may be running here trying to steal.
He's got 28 stolen bases. He's been caught 6 times. The pitch now to Hayes. And Austin Hayes takes a fastball strike up in the zone. 1-1 the score. Reds threatening here in the bottom of the 3rd to add on.
De La Cruz was jogging down the first baseline.
No ball, 1 strike pitch from Yamamoto. And here it is. Swing and a miss. Got the splitter by him. 1 balls, 2 strikes. Dalton Rushing looking over the dugout to see what they want to do with the running game here. 1st and 3rd. Now the 0-2 pitch coming. Stretch. And on the way, swing and a miss. He struck him out with another splitter. A big strikeout there. His 4th of the game and his 1st on the split.
Well, interested in your thoughts. I'm shocked that De La Cruz was not running on one of those pitches in that at-bat. Absolutely shocked, because you have, and here's why. You've also got speed over at third base in Friedel. And I don't think the Dodgers would have thrown through. And is De La Cruz going to be going now?
Well, the batter's Gavin Lux, and Lux will take low. No, I agree with you. I thought he might have gone first pitch in that situation. Why wait?
Well,
I mean, he can get himself in scoring position, pretty often. I don't know why he didn't try it. But he's still there at first. Forced play in order at second as a result. And the throw to first base, and De La Cruz diving back with a right-hand tag.
Well, the Dodgers will not throw through. And the reason is not only speed at first and at third, but this is a spot the Dodgers have to play defense. Now, the defense pulls Rojas playing at third base tonight. He's about 30, 35 feet off the third base bag. There's no way to keep the runner at third anywhere close. I have no idea what De La Cruz is waiting for.
2 outs, 1st and 3rd. 1 ball, no strike pitch to Lux. Left-handed batter looking out at Yamamoto. Pause, now the pitch. And he delivers a strike and a delayed steal. And De La Cruz is safe. He did not get a good jump at all. He took off late. And he now is in scoring position. That is stolen base number 29 on the season for Ellie De La Cruz. He just took a couple of shuffle steps off. He didn't take a real big secondary lead. He just kind of shuffled and then decided to break.
And there was no secondary lead at third by Friedel either. Strange base running in this inning.
Second and third with 2 out, and a 1-1 pitch coming to Gavin Lux from Yamamoto. Stretch, kick, and the pitch. And he throws him a splitter a little low and outside, taken for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Lux hitting .270. Drove in a run with a ground ball out to second base in the first inning. 2-1 from Yamamoto to Lux. And Gavin swings and he pops it up. Shortstop Mookie Betts, 2 steps in the outfield grass, will make the catch. And the side retire. The Reds come up empty. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left, no Dodger errors at the end of 3 full in Cincinnati.
I'm Jonathan Mayo, and for more than 20 years, I've traced the path of baseball's rising stars, navigating the back roads of the national pastime and basking in the glow of small-town America's spirit, where the team is woven into the fabric of everyday life, where it's more than just a game. It's a celebration of the people, the traditions, and the culture that give these places their soul. This is Grassroots.
Five-man umpiring crew here today, and this young superstar.
And did their feet get tangled up? Yeah, so Hoppy Tritt, they got their feet tangled up before the ball came down.
That goes helicoptering into the net. It's pumped off.
And that ball is off the ladder. It's actually off the ladder. You never see that.
A little tumble behind the mound, hat fell off. That was awesome. I mean, you just don't see that.
Official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
Freddie Freeman set to lead off the top of the 4th inning here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. 1-1 the score. And Chase Burns, a fireballing right-hander, sends a fastball up high for ball 1.
The Reds, by the way, they've already had 7 at-bats with runners in scoring position. Dodgers have had 2.
1-0 pitch, Freeman. Thought he checked his swing, appealed down to third. Nick Lentz, the umpire there, rung up a strike. It's 1-1. Head of the bat must have come across the front plane of home plate. 1-1 pitch. That swung on and hit in the air to left field. Backpedaling a few steps is Austin Hayes. He'll reach up, look up into the cloudy sky and make the catch, and Freeman is out.
Well, we're going to be celebrating Kobe Bryant bobblehead night at Dodger Stadium on the 8th of August. That's when the Blue Jays are in. First 40,000 fans in attendance will take home the special Kobe Bryant bobblehead. So visit Dodgers.com/promotions for more info.
Andy Pages the batter now, the center fielder. Pitch from Burns is a fastball up. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, he's been impressive so far, hasn't he?
He has indeed, not just with the velocity.
All right, John, this road trip continues. Three-city trip to the middle leg. The Dodgers and the Reds here from Cincinnati and Great American Ballpark. We welcome inside. Hope your week's off to a great start. Joe Davis, Jessica Mendoza, Kirsten Watson joins us in a moment. The Dodgers trying to bounce back after losing 2 of 3 in Boston to open this trip. Now 3-6 to open the second half.
Yeah, and the biggest thing that stood out to me was the lack of offensive production. And it wasn't even that they weren't getting their hits or getting on base. A lot of walks, a lot of action, but just not getting those runs in. This is a Dodger team we know can put up a lot of runs, but they weren't this last weekend.
They're going to face a Reds team here that's headed in the other direction. They've won 4 consecutive games. They've won 10 of the last 14, and they're a game out of a playoff spot.
You talk about a team scoring a whole lot of runs. They're outscoring their opponents 20-5 in those last 14 games. They have been red hot, and they are now put themselves in a position 6 games above 500 and only 1 game back in that wild card race.
And the guy trying to slow them down tonight, trying to end their winning streak, is Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
And he's been our ace. I mean, this is the guy you want to hand the ball to, especially in the middle of this road trip. And look at his numbers on the road. He's been so good, that 1.84 ERA. What stands out to me the most, though, is the 58 Ks to just the 16 walks.
Let's go down to Kirsten now.
Thanks, Joe. And behind the plate is going to be Dalton Rushing tonight, getting the opportunity to have back-to-back starts. And Dave Roberts was saying today, for Dalton, the biggest thing has been just the game calling, seeing him continue to evolve behind the plate. But for Dalton, he's used to being that everyday player. So some of those offensive results that he hasn't been getting as of late, the frustration is starting to build up. So with him having the opportunity to play in back-to-back games today, Dave Roberts was saying he thinks it's a better matchup for him. Hopefully he can get some results offensively, but he does expect for Will Smith still to be playing in 2 of 3 of this series, guys.
All right, Kirsten, extra noteworthy. It's the first time in the big leagues Dalton Rushing will start back-to-back games. It's the first of 3 from Cincinnati, the Dodgers and the Reds, coming up on Sportsnet LA.
right through. It seems like he's doing that as well. We hope Tommy Edman.
campeones. And Casino at San Manuel. Find out.
Fifth inning, tie ball game in Cincinnati, one for each side. So Chase Burns back to work. And Rojas bangs one into the left field on the ground past the third baseman, Marte. And he will rumble around first. He's going to try two. Here's the throw, head first, slide, safe at second with a leg double for Miguel Rojas.
That's very astute base running, because when you make that turn at first base, the play is in front of you. You can see it as you're headed to second base. So you know if you don't have a chance, you can just slam on the brakes and go back to first. So Rojas judged it perfectly. He had already rounded the first base bag before the ball got to the left fielder.
8th double of the season for Rojas. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out for Dalton Rushing. Pitch to Rushing. Swing a foul ball back off the glove of the catcher Stevenson.
And here's an area the Dodgers have to improve upon. They're just 3 for the last 23 in this spot. Runners in scoring position.
Second time Rushing is seeing Burns, and the pitch is in the dirt, blocked by Stevenson. Rojas stays put at second base. 1 run on 4 hits for each team. Nobody out. 1 ball, 1 strike count to Dalton Rushing. Got a lot of room on the left side of the infield with De La Cruz playing up the middle. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a slider. Rushing asks for time, gets it. Walks around outside the left-hand batter's box. And steps back in. 1-2 the count to Rushing. The pitch from Burns. Up high, and Rushing laid off. He wouldn't chase. It's 2-2.
These are the at-bats where it's really imperative that you have a productive out, even if it's an out. Moves the runner over to third, because you've got the top of the order, Betts and then Ohtani following.
2-2 to Rushing from Chase Burns. And he swings and strikes out on a slider. Came down and in under the inside label of the bat. And now Betts is up with 1 out and a runner at second.
Yeah, that's a disappointing at bat right there.
8th strikeout for Chase Burns. Mookie's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. He swings at the first pitch, fouls it back off to our right. Strike 1.
Well, Dodgers Stadium, the place to be. Shohei Ohtani, world champion ring night. Win August 6th against the Cardinals. First 40,000 fans in attendance will get the special Shohei Ohtani World Championship ring. So come out and join us. Get there early. Dodgers.com/promotions.
Well, Betts will take a strike, a slider that nicked the outside corner. 0-2 to Mookie. Rojas getting a decent lead off of second base. Second baseman McLean playing close to him. Pitch from Burns. That's outside. Mookie holds up. 1-2.
And for Burns, the last 3 games coming in tonight with 2 strikes. Opposing batters hitting just .057.
Burns goes into the stretch position, and the right-hander for Cincinnati throws home. 1-2 fouled off to the right by Mookie. That'll make the upper deck. Betts standing in there from the right side. Looks out at Burns. 1 ball, 2 strike delivery. And Mookie hits it on the ground. That's through into left field. A base hit. Rojas will have to stop at third. Marte got a glove on it, the third baseman, and deflected it out into left field. It slowed it down some, but that's the second hit of the ballgame for Mookie Betts. Second hit of the inning for the Dodgers. And with 1 out, they've got runners at the corners for Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, well, it's the home official score, and they're ruling it initially as an error.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I have a saying for that.
Wow.
Give the official scorer a glove. Have him go down and field that hot shot.
Yeah, it's called, it's got to be with normal effort that you can make that play, and that ball was hit to the glove side of Marte. He barely got there. Ohtani swings and misses. He was swinging for the Ohio River.
The rule book says that. I look at it from category. If a player makes a play and we're oohing and eyeing about, oh, what a terrific play that was, and that's exactly what we've been saying if he comes up with it.
Here's an 0-1 pitch. And Ohtani belts one to center field. That's going to get down and go to the wall. Rojas will score. Betts is on the run. He'll touch third, turn and come to the plate. And it's a 2-run double for Ohtani. And the Dodgers lead it 3-1. Oh, did he smoke that baseball to slight right center field. It was hit so hard that the center fielder, T.J. Friedl, couldn't get to it to make a play.
Boy, just the swing itself, it's like poetry in motion and watching. So the Dodgers strike, the double by Rojas. Really an unproductive at bat by Rushing as he went down swinging. And then for Betts, what should be a base hit. And I would think that there's a chance they may change that scoring as the game progresses, and they should.
I agree. Well, the Reds are going to have a mound visit here, and it's brought to you by Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice. Yeah, I think we'll get a change in scoring at some point. That's reasonable to think. But in the meantime, Ohtani hit that double almost 111 miles an hour off the bat.
I've said this a couple of times this year. Just observations that I've made. We're seeing some inconsistent scoring around the league this year.
Oscar Hernandez is 1 for 2 with an RBI, and he looks at a pitch outside as Burns started him with a slider. Now Burns had 72 pitches already, 51 of them good for strikes. Pitch count starting to escalate for him. Ohtani at second, and a slider and a swing and a miss. It's 1-1. One thing I meant to mention for Ohtani, but his at bat didn't last very long, is that this is one of 2 parks that Shohei has not homered in. The other one is Philadelphia. And Teoscar fouls it straight back.
No, stay tuned.
It's a good chance he'll take care of this one over the next couple of days. Maybe tonight. Runner at second is Ohtani. 1 out, 1 ball, 2 strike count to Teoscar Hernandez. Freddie Freeman on deck. Burns pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back. Got a fastball at 99. Well, we're seeing so many young pitchers now who can just crank it up to 98, 99, 100, 101.
And find the plate, find the strike zone.
1-2 offer to Hernandez. Outside. Tried the changeup and it floated off the plate. 2-2. He's only thrown a couple of changeups in the game so far. You'd figure he'd throw a couple of more, especially off that 99, 100-mile-an-hour fastball. 2-2 to Teoscar. He chased the slider outside and strikes out. That ball was well off the plate. Second time he goes down on strikes. And for Burns, that's strikeout number 9. He's the first Reds pitcher and 14th major leaguer since 1900 with multiple 10 strikeout games within his first 5 career appearances. And the first since Milwaukee's Freddie Peralta did it in 2018. Freeman pounds one foul to the far end of the Reds dugout on the first base side.
Well, that strikeout also, Tim, that's the 40th strikeout the Dodgers have had through 3.5 games, if you will. And that ratio is way too high.
Stretch by Burns. The right-hander looks at second, comes home, and Freeman swings at a changeup and misses. He's in the hole, 0-2. Freddie 0 for 2 in the game, struck out on a fastball in the first. Last time up in the fourth, he flied to left. Slight breeze starting to pick up going out to left center. 0-2 from Burns to Freeman. Way up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'll have to go back and count up the number of triple-digit pitches. I lost count. That one was also at 100. 1-2. And Freddie looks at it outside. 3-2. Ohtani with a 2-run double at second base. Dodgers leading 3-1. Top of the 5th inning in Cincinnati. Dodgers 1-2 on the current road trip. Looking to even things up tonight. Stretch 2-2 pitch. Freeman fouls it straight back. The Dodgers have 2 more here. 2 more night games here. Thursday off in Tampa Bay, and then we'll play the Rays over the weekend at George Steinbrenner Field in Tampa.
Oh, it'll be nice and cool there.
Got a report today. It's sweltering there. 2-2. That's way up high. 3-2. Full count to Freddie Freeman. It's like some activity starting to happen in the Reds bullpen. Pitch count at 83 for Burns. Here's his 84th. And Freeman swings, pops it up right side of the infield. Matt McClain, the second baseman, calling for it. He is on the middle of the infield. Clay makes the catch, and the side retired. But the Dodgers pick up 2 runs on 2 hits. There was an error left on base. At the end of 4.5 innings, it's the Dodgers 3, Reds 1.
Baseball fans, David Vassay here. It's time to step up to the plate and upgrade your outdoor living space with TimberTech, the #1 premium composite decking brand. It looks like natural wood, but without the costly maintenance of a wood deck. Plus, it's made with up to 85% recycled material. Here in California, fire safety is always top of mind, and TimberTech has collections with top-rated fire resistance, including a Class A flame spread rating, so you can build a beautiful outdoor space with confidence. See for yourself why TimberTech is everything wood should be. Order free samples at timbertech.com.
The 2025 Ford F-150, California's best-selling truck brand.
Now is the time to get into that Ford you've been eyeing with Ford's summer sales event. Go see your local Southern California Ford dealers and get the hottest deals with 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles.
From the F-150 or F-150 Electric to the Mustang Mach-E, whatever model you've been looking at is ready for you.
Plus, get a complimentary maintenance plan for 24 months. Go to buyfordnow.com for details.
Want to go to college this fall? Don't let money hold you back. To be eligible for a Cal grant and to get the most financial aid available, fill out your FAFSA or CATA by September 2nd. If you already submitted your FAFSA but only listed 4-year colleges, that's okay. Just update your application to include the community college of your choice. Keep your college dreams alive and enroll now at icangotocollege.com.
This is LA Dodgers baseball.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Los Angeles Dodgers and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
I'm different.
Home half of the 5th inning, 3-1 Dodgers with the lead. Noelvi Marte, third baseman, leading off. Right-handed hitter swings to first pitch, cracks his bat, grounds it to the hole, backhanded by Mookie Betts. Sidearm throw, a little short, and scooped up with a backhand in time by Freddie Freeman. 1 pitch and 1 out in the Cincinnati 5th.
Well, for Freeman, that stretch on the backhand. For Mookie Betts, didn't really fire the ball, kind of flipped the ball over across the diamond.
Order turns over to the top. TJ Friedl, third time facing Yamamoto. He doubled last time up in the 3rd and popped up foul to Freddie Freeman in the 1st inning. Pitch to him, left-handed hitter takes a strike. Rojas in on the grass at 3rd. And Betts is deep at short but close to second base, right side of the infield playing back. Straight on wide for Yamamoto. The pitch swung on, popped up left side of the infield. Mookie Betts drifting out of the outfield grass, calling for it, and he'll make the catch. And On 3 pitches, Yamamoto has recorded 2 outs. It's nice to get that in the middle innings. Matt McLean is 1 for 2. Single and scored a run in the first, struck out on a curveball in the third. Now the pitch. Starts him with the curve, and he takes a strike. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that's low for a ball. Trying to fastball low in the zone. Left-hander Sam Maul starting to warm up for Cincinnati in their bullpen. 1-1 from Yamamoto. And it's low and outside. 2 balls and a strike. Yamamoto's pitch count right now at 68. So he's not in a bad territory. 68 pitches here in the 5th. And a 2-1 delivery. That was swung on, fouled off to the right and out of play. The sun is going down to the west of us here, but the skies are dark across the Ohio River into Kentucky. From our perch here in Great American Ballpark, we're looking right at the city of Covington. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 6 strikeouts for Yamamoto, and it's a second straight 1-2-3 inning, his 3rd of the game. We go to the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3, Reds 1.
This is AM 570 LA Sports.
Let's talk Galpin Honda. I go way back with Dave Gillum, Money Smith here, and Dave Gillum, general manager over at Galpin Honda. It's the fastest growing Honda dealership in the nation. It's right here in our backyard. They do shop and buy from home. That means you hit up Galpin Honda, you check out over 450 new vehicles ready for immediate delivery. You find your vehicle, you get your price, you choose your finance or lease terms, and they then bring the vehicle right to you. This is the #1 credit dealer in the world. Easy financing, not to mention back with that 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Hit up galpinhonda.com, ask for Dave Gillum.
Ever sign up for a phone plan thinking, wow, great price? And then a few months later, it's like, surprise, your bill's doubled. With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contracts. Head to your local Boost store today and get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan.
Did you know that California offers various programs and services to support older adults, adults with disabilities, and family caregivers? From health insurance, counseling, to caregiver support and information on elder abuse, the Aging Resource Guide has it all. And let's not forget about the Friendship Line, available 24/7 for those who may need a friendly conversation. Dive into the Aging Resource Guide today at aging.ca.gov and discover the support you need. Because together, we can ensure every older adult in California gets the help they deserve.
The 5th inning was presented by Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. San Manuel is now Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Find out more at Yamava.
Burns, the starter, still out there, but action behind him in the Reds' pen. And Burns gets set to throw. Pages ready at the plate. He's 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. Swings at the first pitch. Pops it up to shallow right. Will Benson running in and over toward the line. He'll make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 away for the Dodgers in the 6th inning.
Well, August 4th, Cardinals are in the Dodger Stadium. It's going to be Roki Sasaki bobblehead night for the first 40,000 fans in attendance. So that special Roki Sasaki bobblehead presented by Inaba. For tickets and information, Dodgers.com/promotions.
Michael Conforto at the plate. And he'll have to take a strike here after a 1-pitch out, and he does. 0-1. Burns takes advantage of the free strike. The infield shifted around for the left-handed hitter. Conforto 0 for 1 with a walk. He swings and rolls it foul up the right side. 0-2 to Conforto. Tomorrow night, Tyler Glasnow gets the start for the Dodgers against Nick Lodolo. Glasnow 1-1. Lodolo 8-6.
By the way, official score may have been listening because they do now change Bent's heir to a base hit, the ball that he hit. That's the correct call.
It is the correct call.
And kudos to the scorer who looked at it.
Didn't take long. That's good. So 3 hits in the 5th inning now. And this pitch, strike 3, it gets away. Stevenson back behind the plate. He's not going to get there. And Conforto is able to reach on a strikeout wild pitch. I'll call it a pass ball instead.
Yeah, it should be. That was just very poorly caught. Ball to the catcher's left, and he tried to backhand. You know, if you think okay, the glove's on your left hand. Well, he reached out to his left with his thumb down and tried to catch it.
And now Kim will bunt it to the left side. It is picked up by Burns. He throws it away. It is rolling around the rain tarp on the first base side. Conforto advances an extra 90 feet from second to third. An error on the throw for Burns allows Kim to reach, and the Dodgers with 1 out have runners at first and third. So an unusual way to get runners at the corners. Strikeout, pass ball, then a bunt and a throwing error.
Should be scored as a sacrifice, which means there's no official charge of an at-bat to Kim.
He pushes it to the right side. Safety squeeze, and the throw home nails Conforto. Trying to head first slide, and the first baseman, Spencer Steer, grabbed it. Underhand shuffle right to the catcher, made the tag. And a runner out at the plate for the Dodgers. And 2 out in the inning. The putout will go 3-2. Terry Francona makes the trip out to the mound. That's going to be it for Chase Burns. As the Dodgers will have runners at first and second with 2 men out. So the 22-year-old right-hander exits the ball game, and the fans know in Cincinnati he's going to be a pitcher. But he leaves after pitching 5 2/3 innings. Pitching change, timeout. Sam Maul, the left-hander, will come on for the Reds. 2 on, 2 out. The score, the Dodgers 3 and the Reds 1.
At Verizon, lock in our low price, plus free roaming included in Mexico. Discover the best carne asada, never miss a text from the group chat, and save big with Verizon while you do it. Switch and get 4 lines for just $30 per line. See? Just $30 per line per month with unlimited welcome with auto pay plus taxes and fees. Plus calls, texts, and data in Mexico included, so you can use your phone sin problema. Stop by your Los Angeles Verizon store today. For unlimited welcome in times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Welcome back to Talking Snack Radio. Big news, Bob.
Let's hear it.
When the Dodgers steal a base, fans get a free AM/PM hot dog and 12-ounce slim Coca-Cola with the AM/PM app.
That's right, Mike. This is a real game changer.
More like a life changer.
Hello.
This is the MVP of promos.
Better start carrying my mustard bottle around.
Slide into free snacks with the official convenience store of the Dodgers. AM/PM. Too much good stuff. Only 1,000 deals available per game on the AM/PM app for 24 hours through September 28th. Only at participating AM/PM stores while supplies last.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman for Children's Hospital Los Angeles. U.S. News and World Report has once again named CHLA the #1 hospital in California and ranked in the top 10 nationally for pediatrics. With clinical excellence, breakthrough research, and world-class expertise, CHLA is the league leader for kids. Whether it's routine care or life-saving treatment, families turn to Children's Hospital Los Angeles when the stakes are high. Find an all-star doctor today at chla.org.
And Rushing swings in, hits the ball toward the right field corner. That ball's going to be caught by Benson on a dead run. Oh, Will Benson had a tremendous jump, took the perfect route to the ball, and hauls it in, takes a hit away from Rushing. Dodgers come up empty in the 6th inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th when we were in ballpark. It's the Dodgers 3, Reds 1.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
My name is Randy Medina, and I drive a Toyota Camry TRD. First drive, right away, I was like, I want this, and I just fell in love.
Toyota makes the vehicles. You make it yours.
Most of it is already stock because it's just beautiful as is. So I started with the carbon fiber steering wheel. Aftermarket headlights, it just made it that much better.
Now it's easier than ever to modify your Toyota at your local Toyota dealer. We're partnering with leading accessory brands like ARB, Fox, Rigid, Rhino, and more, so you can customize with confidence.
I love the car scene. I'll go to PCH anywhere, any local cars and coffees. Once I'm in that car, it's just like new to me every time.
From custom wheels to lighting upgrades, modify your Toyota at your local Toyota dealer just the way you want with warranted custom work. Or shop online at toyota.com/accessories. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Take your fun higher at Harrah's Resort SoCal with the help of Mayor Martin Short. Test your luck on the casino floor 24 hours a day. Indulge in a winning meal in the world's largest Hell's Kitchen or try a mayor-approved treatment at the spa at Harrah's. To score your winning getaway, visit harrahssocal.com today.
This is Andre Ethier. The Superior Grocers word of the game is Gap. Listen to Petros and Money for the cue to call for your chance to win a $100 Superior Grocers gift card.
Vroom, vroom. From the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
Streaming right to your mobile device.
LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home.
Move to the bottom half of the sixth inning. Dodgers 3 and the Reds 1. Ellie De La Cruz will lead off for Cincinnati, the shortstop. He is 1 for 1 with a walk and a stolen base tonight. And Yamamoto beginning this inning with 71 pitches. He's still in good shape. Field back, left side of it, a little bit over for De La Cruz. Batting left-handed, takes a healthy cut and misses. 0-1 to Ellie De La Cruz. Yamamoto steps back, turns, and fires one home right by De La Cruz with a splitter. 0-2.
For Dalton Rushy, watch out for the backswing. De La Cruz lets go that left hand, the top hand. Batting for the left side, the switch hitter. And that bat went all the way around, almost hitting.
0-2 is high and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dodgers with a single run in the first and 2 in the fifth. Reds with a single run in the first. 1-2 on the way. That's way high and outside. Count now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ellie De La Cruz. 114 hits to lead the Reds. 405 at-bats on the season. So he's crossed over that 400 at-bat threshold here in July. And the pitch right there, called strike 3, up in the zone. And Andy Fletcher rings it up, much to the dismay of De La Cruz. Strikeout number 7 for Yamamoto.
That's a strike. De La Cruz, once he stood up, I mean, that ball is below the belt buckle.
He's got a big strike zone anyway. Tall guy. Big cut and a miss now by Austin Hayes, the left fielder.
That's why you're watching television. You see that box that shows the strike zone? It's wrong from the height.
0-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third, down to a knee. Rojas, he grabs it, stands up, throws to first in plenty of time. 2 down. Well, the hard-working Chevy Silverado, built on a legacy of long-lasting dependability. See your Southern California Chevy dealer today or shop now at SoCalChevy.com.
How about the Reds? They're going to be busy. Saturday, the Reds and the Braves will play Major League Baseball Speedway Classic at Bristol Motor Speedway. That's right. On the infield of the Motor Speedway, they have set up a baseball field, and they are going to be playing in front of 85,000.
Gavin Lux, the batter. He swings and misses at the first offer, a fastball.
So Bristol, if you're not aware, they're basically looked at as a holy grail of short tracks on the NASCAR circuit. Half-mile circuit built in 1961, so the dimensions will be 330 down the lines, 400 feet to straightaway center, 384 to left center, 375 to right center.
1 ball, 1 strike pitch to Lux. The DH takes outside. They're going to set a Major League single-game attendance record. And you mentioned the 85,000 plus that'll be on hand. It'll be pretty wild. 2-1 pitch is grounded foul off the front of the Reds' dugout. That'll be a spectacle, huh? I think the single-game attendance, wouldn't it be Colorado with 80,000? When they first played at Mile High Stadium. 2-2 is low and in. 3-2 now to Gavin Lux. How about this show we're getting from Mother Nature right now in the sky? With the sun setting. Rainbow over to our right. Just a...
kind of an orange sky.
Big orange hue out there. Payoff pitch to Gavin Lux. And the breaking ball is low and in, and that's a 2-out walk. And the first base runner for Cincinnati since De La Cruz had a hit in the 3rd inning. Yamamoto had retired 10 straight before walking Lux here. And this will bring up Steer representing the tying run. Steer is 0 for 2. Out of the stretch, Yamamoto pitches home, and it's high ball 1.
Well, Yamamoto, we mentioned in the pregame show, he's not been the benefactor of a lot of runs on the road in particular. I mean, 10 starts away from Dodger Stadium, 5-3, in spite of an ERA of 1.84 and a batting average against him just 1.76.
1-0 pitch. Swung on, popped up, third base side, foul ground just north of the coach's box. And there's Rojas to make the catch. Looked like Steer was severely jammed there. He's 0 for 3. And the Reds leave a man. We head to the 7th inning. It's the Dodgers 3, Reds 1.
AM
Play's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
Hey, Dodger fans, the 2025 MLB season is here, and SeatGeek has your ticket to all the blue heaven-on-earth action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of every home team win. Now, whether you're buying or selling tickets to Dodger games or to any other live event in LA, SeatGeek has your seat. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of your World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Your ticket to the best game of your life. SeatGeek.
There's nothing like barbecuing with family and friends during the summer. It's even better while enjoying Hoffy hot dogs and listening to the boys in blue as they continue to win. Hoffy uses top quality ingredients with premium quality beef for a great hot dog you can taste from the first bite. There's nothing like it.
You can visit HoffyBrand.com to find your nearest Hoffy product and make sure you stock up for your next barbecue to enjoy your summer. The boys in blue and Hoffy hot dogs, a winning combination. Hoffy local original.
Great.
Kobe Bryant. Join the boys in blue for Kobe Bryant bobblehead night on Friday, August 8th versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in and take home a special Kobe Bryant bobble. Honor the symbol of Mamba mentality and the relentless spirit that inspired a generation. Relive his enduring legacy in the heart of Los Angeles. Don't miss this tribute to his spirit and connection to our city. For tickets and information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions. Now,
this very moment,
back to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles.
Dodgers lead it. Pitching change brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Barlow's first pitch to Mookie is in there for a strike. Barlow, 50th appearance. Crossed over that threshold. He's 3-0 with a 3.63 ERA, 49 strikeouts in 44 2/3 innings pitched. 0-1 is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. So more strikeouts than innings pitched for Barlow. Working the third base side of the rubber. A long-haired right-hander kicks and fires and throws a sweeper outside. 2 balls and a strike to Mookie. Shohei on deck. And then Teoscar Hernandez. Barlow ready to throw and sends the ball to the plate. 2-1 pitch outside. Tried the sweeper again and missed, and it's 3-1 to Mookie. Well, last inning, Mo, the Dodgers tried to manufacture something. Ended up coming up empty. Used the safety squeeze, but Conforto was thrown out at the plate. Pitch inside, and Mookie walks. Leadoff man aboard in the top half of the seventh.
Well, this is something that the Reds bullpen has not been doing of recent times. You go back to the 2nd of July. The bullpen in 19 games. An ERA of just barely 2.
Here's Shohei Ohtani with Betts at first base. First pitch to Shohei. Inside, almost hit him. 1 ball and no strikes. Ohtani has homered in 6 of his last 8. 38 on the season. Sitting on 99 runs scored, the major league leader in runs. Betts leads at first. Barlow stretching. Now the 1-0. And Ohtani hits one high in the air, foul down the left side. That'll make the seats. Shakey's Pizza Parlor is the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. One and one to Ohtani. Nobody out, one on. Barlow gets set to throw. He throws to first instead, and Mookie dives back safely. It's a quick move to first and a sidearm throw by Barlow. Drops down to throw it over to first base. Mookie almost out to the cut of the grass in his lead. Now the pitch to Ohtani. There goes Betts for second. Shohei takes it inside and low. The throw is high, and Mookie is safe with a head-first slide, and he's stolen his 7th base of the year.
We have not seen much running on the side of Mookie Betts.
2-1 to Ohtani. Barlow got his back to the plate almost as he looks at second. Now the pitch to Ohtani, a sweeper cut on and missed. 2-2.
Well, the Dodgers have a pretty good book on Barlow, but it's not an up-to-date book. Why do I say that? Well, he was drafted by the Dodgers 14 years ago. He's a Valley guy out of Santa Clarita.
Barlow, 2-2 pitch, and Ohtani fouls it back. It's just an oddly orange sky we have here in Cincinnati tonight. Really funny looking. Now the 2-2 pitch, and Ohtani takes it in the dirt. It's 3-2, full count on Shohei. Now Barlow just activated Saturday off the paternity list. He was on for just a day, Friday. And his 50th appearance tonight. That's in the top 8 in the National League. And outside ball 4, and Ohtani walks. So back-to-back walks to start the 7th. And the Dodgers have set up shop. First and second, nobody out for Teoscar. And there'll be a meeting on the mound now. Dodgers out hitting the Reds to this point of the game 6-4, outscoring them 3-1. Now, the Reds have played well lately. They've won 10 of their last 14 overall, including 4 straight. Still third place in the National League Central Division. 6.5 behind the leading Brewers.
The Reds have some interesting coaching assignments. You know, Terry Francona comes out of retirement and he's now managing. They have 2 bench coaches, primarily. Brad Mills, who is a teammate of Francona's University of Arizona and a teammate. They have a director of hitting, and then they have 2 other hitting coaches. Then they have a director of pitching and 2 other pitching coaches.
A lot of coaches. 2 on and nobody out for Teoscar. He takes a strike. Yeah, Derek Johnson went out for the visit. And Brad Mills has been with Terry Francona for a long time. He's been with him at a number of stops, Boston and, of course, Cleveland, and now here in Cincinnati. I think he talked him out of retirement to come back with him. Swing off the end of the bat, foul. It's 0-2 to Hernandez.
They have been lifelong friends.
Betts at second, Ohtani at first. He's not being held on there. Left side of the infield deep for the right-handed hitting Teoscar Hernandez. 0-2. Barlow steps off. Looking at Betts. And Betts just looks back at him. Not much either can do there. 0-2 pitch. And that's outside. He tried the sinker and missed. Center fielder Friedel playing over toward right center field. And the left fielder Hayes is pretty well off the line.
And he's got a ton of real estate to cover.
Pitch, and Teoscar pops it up foul, first base side. That'll clear the netting and go up into the seats. Hey, look at Hayes. He's at least 90 feet off the line. Looks like he's lined up with second base.
Well, he needed a carrier pigeon to communicate with his center fielder so far away.
Taylor Rogers is warming up now for Cincinnati in the bullpen. Runners off first and second. Nobody out. 1-2, and that's outside. 2-2, Beg your pardon. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now, Taylor Rogers, the twin brother of Tyler, who we saw in San Francisco. Scott Barlow ready to deal the 2-2. Here it is. Fouled back by Hernandez. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reds are 7-3 in their last 10 at home. 9 over 500, 31-22 here at Great American Ballpark. And a 2-2. And Teoscar shoots it foul out of play right side. Dodgers, their last 10, 4-6, and on the road only 2 games over 500, 26-24. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That swung out and lined into left center field, a base hit. Betts will come around third and score. Ohtani around second. He's headed for third. And Teoscar Hernandez with his second run-scoring hit of the ball game, and the Dodgers lead it 4-1.
Well, that's a big at-bat by Teoscar Hernandez. Down quickly, 0-2. Kept fouling some pitches off. Finally got a breaking ball. A curveball that he had to go down. That would have been down out of the strike zone.
And Ohtani with the play right in front of him made a good decision to go from second to third. Rounded it in full stride. Now Freddie Freeman a chance to get Ohtani home. Pitch. And he'll take inside ball 1. Freeman is hitless in 3 trips. Struck out once. Fly to left and popped out to second. Middle infield playing for 2. De La Cruz really close to the second base bag. And Freeman taps this one foul to the far end of the first base dugout.
Big improvement to this point. Chances to score. Dodgers 4 for 9 with runners in scoring position.
1-1 pitch to Freeman. He swings and rips it on the ground into right field, a base hit. In to score is Ohtani for the 100th time this year. And the Dodgers now lead it 5-1 on an RBI single by Freeman. 53rd run batted in for Freddie.
Just doing the little things, trying to put the ball into play, not trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark.
So Barlow comes in, walks the first 2 men. They both have scored. Still nobody out, first and second for Andy Pages. Dodgers building an inning here, 2 runs in, top of the 7th.
And Reds active in the bullpen.
1 ball and no strikes to Andy Pages. Andy with a hit tonight, 1 for 3. Singled in the 4th. That pitch way outside. 2 balls, no strikes to Pages.
Left-hander Taylor Rogers getting loose for the Reds.
5 runs on 8 hits for the Dodgers. 1 run, 4 hits, and an error for the Reds. Pitch swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, rather, on a sweeper. Two and one. And the center fielder Friedel playing over toward right center a little bit for the right-handed batters. Pitch is outside. At least it seems that way for most of the right-handed hitters. And the left fielder Hayes, again, about 90 feet off the line. Pages ahead in the count, 3-1. Teoscar leads at second. Freddie off of first. The pitch. And that is there for a called strike, 3-2. Three ball, 2-strike pitch from Barlow. And Andy looks at strike 3 over the outside corner at the knees. 1 away.
Did not like the call, but that pitch has been called a strike all night.
Not a good pitch. Terry Francona makes his way to the mound. And Rogers will come in after the pitching change timeout. We're in the top of the 7th, 1 out. Runners at first and second. 2 runs in. The score, the Dodgers 5 and the Reds.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniel's Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Daniel's is giving every fan a voucher for a free team bracelet and $50 off any $99 purchase. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball to get your voucher. That's danielsjewelers.com/baseball. You can redeem at any of the 100 Daniel's Jewelers stores nationwide. Own the dream with Daniel's Jewelers.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection. One that helps better their everyday through the things they value most. Friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything is possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum. Spectrum.
Taylor Rogers comes into the ballgame now for the Reds, the left-handed twin. Tyler Rogers with the Giants right-handed, and he throws submarine style. This one does not. He'll face Michael Conforto. 40th appearance for Rogers on the season. He's 2-2. ERA just about 2.5, 2.56. 5-1. Dodgers with the lead. Conforto swings. He drops it into left field for a base hit. Teoscar will be held at third, and the bases are full of Dodgers, and 1 man out. Well, Conforto didn't waste any time. Picks up his first hit. He's now 1 for 3 with a walk. Well, Teoscar at third base. Freeman at second. Conforto at first, and Rogers in the game. This pitching change presented by Navien, HVAC, and water heater products. Good chance now for Haesung Kim. 0 for 2 with the sacrifice bunt. Now he swings and he hits a fly ball back of Ellie De La Cruz, who backs up to the outfield grass and makes the catch. And a really weak pop up there on the infield, and that's the second out of the inning. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers Audio Network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
Miguel Rojas has a double tonight, 1 for 3. He's also scored a run. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and he swings. It's a ground ball toward the whole left side. It is scooped up by De La Cruz. He throws to first in time. Oh, what a play by Ellie De La Cruz. And the Dodgers leave them loaded. But they pick up a pair of runs on 3 hits. 3 men left, no errors for Cincinnati. Stretch time. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Reds 1.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection, one that helps better their everyday through the things they value most: friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything is possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
It's time for Dodgers baseball with Tito's Handmade Vodka. Which means it's time to grab an ice-cold Tito's and lemonade and cheer on our boys with a cocktail that bats 1,000. This season, paint the town blue with Tito's, America's favorite vodka for America's favorite pastime. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
If you've been injured in an accident, Jacoby and Myers will go to bat for you and fight for the justice you deserve. With over 50 years of experience in the field and the trust of tens of thousands of clients, Jacoby and Myers has the winning record you want on your side. Jacoby and Myers handles every case with the same level of care, and your case matters at Jacoby and Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers. For a free consultation, call 1-800-5-MILLION today. Jacoby and Myers, let the big league lawyers fight for you.
You're listening to LA Dodgers baseball
On top of the mountain.
on the world champion LA Dodgers audio network.
Home half of the 7th inning, Dodgers 5 and the Reds 1. Yamamoto back to work, and he is facing the catcher Tyler Stevenson, and he deals him a strike, 0-1. Bottom of the 7th, brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Pitch is low for a ball. 1-1 to Stevenson, who is 0 for 2. He's bookended strikeouts tonight, 1 swinging and 1 backwards, 1 looking. Pitch inside to him as he tried to sinker and missed. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. And a 2-1 pitch from Yamamoto to Stevenson. Way out in front, swing and a miss. That curveball, and that was right down the middle. You could almost say that Yamamoto got away with a pitch that was middle, but Stevenson just mistimed it.
And he was looking evidently for dead red fastball.
And now a 2-2 pitch from Yamamoto. Swung out, fouled off to the right. It's way up in the seat, second deck. 5 runs on 9 hits for the Dodgers. 1 run, 4 hits for the Reds. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. The splitter got him. It was down and in. And Stevenson swung right over the top. That'll be strikeout number 8 for Yamamoto in the ballgame.
More consistency with that splitter tonight for Yamamoto.
There's Will Benson. Benson, the left-handed hitting right fielder. He is 0 for 2. Struck out and flied out. And he looks at a pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. One-0 pitch from Yamamoto is high and away. 2-0. Curveball never came back down. Two ball, no strike pitch, and that is waved and missed. He came back with the curveball. This time he caught the plate with it. 2-1 to Will Benson. 33,589 on hand tonight. on a Monday night in Cincinnati. Ball is swung on and hit down the left field line. Long run for Conforto. It's going to be foul in the stands and caught and dropped by a fan over there. Not too far for Conforto to get to. Long strike. 2-ball, 2-strike count. And Benson still on his way back. The bat had been placed barrel down in the middle of home plate, so just kind of sticking up there, waiting for him to grab the handle of it. 2-2 as Benson gets back in the left-hand box. The pitch from Yamamoto. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him on a splitter. Back-to-back strikeouts with the split. 9 strikeouts for Yamamoto. Kind of a shaky first inning by Yamamoto standards, allowing a run on 2 hits and walking a guy. But since then, he's only allowed 2 hits. They both came in the 3rd inning, but Reds did not score. And with 2 outs, the batter is Noelvi Marte, the 3rd baseman, who takes inside ball 1. Next offer over the plate for a strike, a curveball. One pitch. Missing low. Again, going back to the splitter. 2 balls and a strike. Yamamoto looks in. Dalton Rushing sets the target. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, a little grounder over the mound. Charged by Kim. Plays it off the grass. Quick sider and flip to first. Freeman keeps his foot on the bag as he had to dive up the line to make the catch. Oh, what a play. Both sides. Ha-Seong Kim and Freddie Freeman. And they record the final out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2 strikeouts and a great defensive play ended. We go to the 8th. It's 5, Reds 1.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the Santa Ynez Valley. Enjoy a vibrant 2-hour drive up the coast to your destination getaway. Shumash Casino Resort. Trade in your daily hustle and bustle for a stress-free, no agenda necessary break. We have all your favorite things, from a spacious gaming floor to a relaxing pool to an elegant 4-diamond restaurant. Pure joy awaits. Welcome to freedom. Go to SchumashCasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Your health is our priority at LA Care Health Plan. You may be eligible for free Medi-Cal coverage if you meet income requirements. Connect with us today to see if you qualify. We speak multiple languages, including Spanish, Mandarin, Russian, and more. Visit lacare.org/Medi-Cal today.
It's Tommy Edmond here. I'm a big numbers and analytics guy, so that's why I use Edmunds to get an accurate appraisal on my car. It's free, and they can show you up to 3 offers for your ride. Hit up Edmunds at edmunds.com.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. When it comes to your child's health, you want the team from Children's Hospital Los Angeles. At CHLA, groundbreaking research meets world-class expertise, with care completely tailored to kids. U.S. News and World Report has once again named CHLA the #1 hospital in California and ranked in the top 10 nationally for pediatrics. Whether it's routine checkups or life-saving treatments, Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where families turn. Find an all-star doctor today at chla.org.
Vroom, vroom, from the Galpin Motors broadcast booth. Streaming right to your mobile device. LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home.
Dalton Rushing set to lead off the top of the 8th inning. Dodgers 5, Reds 1. Bets on deck. Ohtani to follow. And Rogers, the lefty, sends one home, and it's inside ball 1. That play by Ha-Seong Kim and Freddie Freeman, the save of the game, brought to you by Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. Go blue, cut green. Get a rebate for removing grass. Visit bewaterwise.com. Rushing fouls it way out of play on the left side. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rushing, who is 0 for 3 in the game. Struck out twice and flied to right. Benson made a really good play on him in the 6th inning in the right field corner. The 1-1. And he lets one go outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. You know, the weather conditions here in July, the ball really flies, but we haven't seen that in the game tonight.
Yet.
Still time. 2-1. Hit him in the hand. And he didn't swing, so they're going to give him first base, but he's hurt. Dalton Rushing crouched over to the right of the batter's circle. He started to offer, but did not go forward with a full swing.
Yeah, that's the problem. You start to go, and it appeared to be the heel of the right hand, the bottom of the hand, towards the pitcher. And anytime a hitter has a ball strike him anywhere on the hands, it's scary.
And he's being attended to right now. And looking at the right hand of Dalton Rushing. And he was in some discomfort for sure. Top of the 8th inning brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo celebrating 20 years of good times.
Just looking at a replay, did not hit the heel of the left hand. Left hand's the top hand for a left-handed batter. The hand came around. It appeared that it hit the fingers of the left hand.
Just so many small bones in the hand and the fingers, and it's tough. But he's going to stay in and head down to first base. The leadoff man is aboard here for the Dodgers in the 8th. Looked like they were really looking at the little finger on his right hand.
And the home plate umpire is still kind of standing. I wonder if they're going to ask it.
Cincinnati will lose their challenge for the remainder of the game.
So it looks like Cincinnati challenged, whether it was a swing or not, or a hit by pitch, whichever it was, they lost it, so they don't have their challenge anymore. They still can use a crew chief review or request one, but the challenge that Terry Francona had in his pocket is now out.
And they are limited as far as the crew chief challenge on certain plays.
Mookie Betts, 2 for 3 with a walk. He scored 3 times tonight, and he takes a strike. That's really what you like out of the leadoff guy. And throughout Mookie Betts' career, when he was a leadoff hitter, this is what he did. He scored multiple runs many, many times. He swings and fouls it off to the right. He normally would not only lead his team, but there was a stretch of time when he would lead Major League Baseball in runs scored.
Well, Tim, we're seeing better swings tonight from Mookie Betts than what we have seen in recent times. Also has a stolen base.
Here's the 0-2 from Rogers to Betts. And Mookie has to get out of the way. He was close to getting hit. It was a sweeper that just continued to ride in and almost got Mookie on his back right knee. Or his foot. He had to jump out of the way. Nobody out, rushing a short lead at first, held on by Steer. 1-2. Swing and a foul straight back to the screen. Rogers looking over at first base. Now the Reds' left-hander will kick and come home. He throws it inside and low. 2-2 to Betts. You know, this Rogers was with the Twins at one time, and then with his own brother, his own identical twin brother, in the bullpen in San Francisco. 2-2. Swung on and fouled off to the right. You know, it's not that often when brothers are on the same team. Sure, it's happened. But you're talking about identical twins.
Except one threw left-handed and one throws right-handed.
Yeah, that's the only difference, really. Here comes the 2-2. And Betts bounces one to short. De La Cruz goes to second. Throw to first by McLean, and that's a double play. 6-4-3. 2 men out. Nobody on now for Ohtani. Betts grounds into the twin kill. Ohtani tonight is 1 for 3 with a walk. He has scored a run. Major League leader and the first player in Major League Baseball this year to score 100 runs, and he did it before the end of July. And the pitch is inside. Stretch by Rogers. The lefty comes home. Pitch outside, 2-0. The best drive of the game tonight presented by Edmunds. See how much your car is worth at Edmunds.com. And the best drive of the game, the 2-run double in the 5th inning by Ohtani. Hit the ball 111 miles an hour to slight right center field, and the center fielder, T.J. Friedl, couldn't get near it. It was hit so hard. Ohtani way in front, 3 balls, no strikes. Pitch. 3-0 is low, ball 4, second time in a row. Ohtani will reach base with a walk. So he's been on base 3 times tonight. And Terry Francona coming out. Reds manager taking the slow walk out. And with the right-hander Teoscar Hernandez coming up, looks like Francona's going to go to the bullpen. He asks for the ball and gets it. We'll tell you about the new Reds right-hander when we come back. 2 outs and a man aboard, top of the 8th. The score, the Dodgers 5.
You and your crew feel like pizza, but you want something a little extra to stretch your meal without stretching your wallet, right? So you kick it old school and head over to Shakey's for a large handcrafted pizza. And like the boss you are, you add an order of plump and juicy chicken bites, a half loaf of garlic cheese bread, or a giant chocolate chunk cookie for a group dessert. Your choice, just $5 when you buy any large Shakey's pizza. Way to go, Hefe. Feed more for $5 at Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniel's Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Daniel's is giving every fan a voucher for a free team bracelet and $50 off any $99 purchase. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball to get your voucher. That's danielsjewelers.com/baseball. You can redeem at any of the 100 Daniel's Jewelers stores nationwide. Own the dream with Daniel's Jewelers.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
Instant Oil Change, your 15-minute drive-through oil change with locations throughout Southern California. 5-1, Dodgers in front. 31st appearance for Richardson. 0-3 and a 3.67 ERA. Ohtani at first, and the pitch on the outside corner for a strike.
A good fastball, but that was at 96. But get ready for some changeups here and there.
Right on right matchup with 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. A sinker. No balls, 2 strikes to Teoscar. 2 for 4 tonight. 2 singles, 2 runs batted in. 0-2 pitch coming to Hernandez. He'll let it go outside, and it's 1-2. Richardson has been holding opposing right-handed batters to a .247 slugging percentage. That's the 6th best mark in the National League, with at least 75 right-handers faced. And the pitch fouled off the end of the bat to the right and out of play.
What was that 4-seamer? That was the 4-seamer right there. A little bit more giddy up, 97 versus that sinker. And he gets a lot of ground balls also when he throws that sinker.
Won an inning of scoreless relief on Friday against Tampa Bay. Lyon Richardson with Ohtani at first, delivering the 1-2. And it's fouled off to the right again. Jack Dreyer and Alex Vesia, a pair of left-handers, warming up side by side in the Dodger bullpen. Another deep start tonight for Yamamoto, going 7 full. And did he go? Yes, he did. He chased the slider outside. And for the third time in the game, Teoscar Hernandez strikes out. No runs, no hits, 1 left. And at the end of 7.5 in Cincinnati, it's the Dodgers 5, Reds 1.
LA's best sports star.
That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Where else can you earn 52 times the national average on your checking account balance? Well, you can at Premier America Credit Union with Premier Plus Checking, now with 3.75% APY through September 30th. Whether it's coffee runs, ball games, or dinner out, your everyday earn you serious dividends. Open your Premier Plus Checking today at PremierAmerica.com. Don't settle. Earn more at Premier America. Federally insured by NCUA. National average of 0.7 from NerdWallet on June 26. Terms and conditions apply.
At the crack of a bat, crack open a Bud. Budweiser is the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. There's no better way to celebrate a home run than an ice-cold Bud. Stock up the fridge because it's time to play ball. Baseball fans, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
The 2025 Ford F-150, California's best-selling truck brand.
Now is the time to get into that Ford you've been eyeing with Ford's summer sales event. Go see your local Southern California Ford dealers and get the hottest deals with 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles.
From the F-150 or F-150 electric to the Mustang Mach-E, whatever model you've been looking at is ready for you.
Plus, get a complimentary maintenance plan for 24 months. Go to buyfordnow.com for details. You're listening to LA Dodgers baseball.
On top of the mountain.
On the world champion LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Bottom of the 8th inning, 5-1. Dodgers in front. And the top of the order up, facing Alex Vesia, who will take over for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Yamamoto with a really good start here tonight. Tonight's game brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress, but there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. Vesia will face the left-hander Friedel and Matt McClain, and then Ellie De La Cruz. And the first pitch is low for a ball. 7 innings for Yamamoto tonight. Only 4 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. Finished just a strikeout shy of his season high of 10, which he has done twice. Bunt attempt popped up behind the plate, rushing, chasing after it, but it goes over the backstop and into the seats. Some sad news to report from baseball tonight. Hall of Famer Ryne Sandberg has passed away at the age of 65. He'd been battling illness. And the beloved Cubs second baseman passing away today. Had 10 straight All-Star teams, had 9 straight Gold Gloves during his career. Strike called to Friedel, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Actually made his big league debut with the Phillies, later managed them. But he's got a statue outside of Wrigley Field and always remembered as a Cub. Broken back, ground ball to second base, and Ha-Seong Kim grabs it, flips on to first for the out. So sad news, Mo, about Ryne Sandberg tonight. And he'd been battling cancer the last 2 years and passing away tonight at age 65.
He came onto the scene. He became such a force, and there was such consistency.
Vesia ready to deliver to Matt McLean, the second baseman, right-handed hitter. Kicking the pitch. Outside ball 1. Sandberg, 1984, was the National League's most valuable player. 1-0 pitch, and that is down low. 2 balls and no strikes to Matt McLean. Played 16 seasons in the big leagues, 282 career home runs. And pitch taken for a strike by McLean, 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike to Matt McLean. And the pitch by Vesia is up high. Now goes to 3-1. 5 runs on 9 hits for the Dodgers. 1 run, 4 hits, and an error for Cincinnati. Dodgers got a run in the first. Betts led the game off with a double, and Hernandez got him in with an RBI single. 2 runs put up in the 5th on a 2-run double by Ohtani, scoring Betts and Rojas. Each of those players had hits to get on base. And then Betts and Ohtani were walked in the 7th inning. Teoscar got another RBI single, followed by a Freddie Freeman RBI single. That's how the Dodgers scored. Gavin Lux has driven in the only Cincinnati run tonight with a groundout. Pitch fouled back to the screen by McLean, and McLean scored that only run back in the 1st inning. Three and 2. Payoff pitch from Vesia to McLean. Here it comes. It is low and outside, ball 4. He tried the fastball and missed. 1-out walk. Ellie De La Cruz will come up. He'll turn around to bat right-handed. Well, the Padres at home tonight against the Mets. Giants at home tonight against the Pirates. Both games getting set to get underway. Keep an eye on those 2 games. Of course, the Padres winning yesterday with the Dodgers losing, so they gained a game on them, and they're now 4 back in the division. De La Cruz in the ballgame with 1 hit. 1 for 2. He struck out looking last time up. Back in the 1st inning, he walked and was stranded at 3rd. Alex Vesia set to go. He fires one home, and that's there for a strike. A couple of final scores already from baseball. Tigers beat the Diamondbacks earlier, 5-1. Diamondbacks now 51 and 56. Swing and a miss. I think the D-backs are probably going to be in full selling mode here pretty soon.
I'd be surprised if they're not.
Trading deadline coming up Thursday. It's an off day for the Dodgers, but certainly we'll be watching the news. Here's an 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Struck him out with a high fastball. Second time in a row, De La Cruz has gone down on strikes, and there are 2 away in the Cincinnati 8th.
I think the Dodgers are a very interesting situation from the standpoint. Well, first of all, they're leading their division. Secondly, they're on the cusp of getting a lot of players off the injured list. Some we still haven't, gotten any updates. No updates on Kike Hernandez recently, but you gave the update earlier about Max Muncy.
Pitch hit off the end of the bat. Foul by Austin Hayes.
Blake Snell is expected to pitch very soon.
I think you could say it's safe to say this weekend he will pitch for the Dodgers in Tampa Bay. Don't know which day yet, but I think it's safe to say he'll pitch this weekend. There's a ground ball to the left side. Mookie backhands. He'll set his feet, throw strongly to first. Freddie there with a stretch. He makes the catch. And Hayes is out, and the Reds come up empty again. They leave a man. We go to the 9th inning. It's the Dodgers 5, Reds 1.
AM 570. The real home of the Dodgers.
Your car is an important part of your life, so make sure you're taking care of it. That's why I go to Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change, where they offer stay-in-your-car service while you wait. Locations all over Southern California. SoCalValvoline.com.
Hey LA County, Anthony Bonda here. Strike out illegal dumping and help keep our community safe and clean. Report illegal dumping when you see it. For more info, call 888-CLEAN-LA or visit cleanla.com. This message is brought to you by LA County Public Works.
Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best in baseball. They left behind a legacy of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
Well, this is exciting news. A big, hearty welcome to Genesis. Yes, Galpin has now added Genesis to the Galpin family of dealerships. They are right there off the 405 at Roscoe, where you find all the other Galpin dealerships in a temporary facility while they're building that brand new, beautiful, permanent building. And how about this? Genesis customers, they want to offer you a complimentary oil change to welcome you to the Galpin family. Get on over there. Ask for Jack Rebakoff, the GM. Genesis and GenesisVanNuys.com.
Now,
this very moment,
back to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
Top of the 9th inning, Dodgers with a 5-1 lead over the Cincinnati Reds in the first of 3 games here in Cincinnati, Ohio, on the banks of the Ohio River. Freddie Freeman will lead off against the new pitcher. Left-hander Brent Suter will take over for Lyon Richardson. And Suter works very quickly. He throws one overhand and gets it over the plate for a strike called on Freeman. Freddie is 1 for 4 with an RBI single tonight. The pitch swung on, hit to left field, and over toward the line. Austin Hayes drifting with it. And right where the grass and the warning track come together, he makes the catch for out number 1.
Well, we talk about getting some people healthy and off the injured list. Guy that just came off the injured list, warming up in the bullpen, Blake Trinan.
Good spot to get him in a game.
Absolutely.
Right.
Get him back on the horse.
Well, you don't have to bring him. You don't have to wait for a save situation. You just want to get him in a game. Andy Pajes swings, fouls it back. Top of the 9th, sponsored by Cars for Kids. Ready to donate your old car? Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS now. Friendly agents are standing by to take your donation. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. 1-1 to Andy Pajes, who has a hit in 4 trips tonight. Struck out twice and flied to right. 2 balls and a strike, pitch up and away, a changeup. For Suter, his 33rd appearance. Pajes swings. It's a high fly ball, right center field, and on the track and in front of the wall, Will Benson there to make the catch. 2 down. That's the deepest ball we've seen hit in the ball game on a night we thought we'd see a few deep balls with the weather conditions. But the home run has not been a factor in this ballpark that produces many of them. This is one of the ballparks in baseball that is always up there on the home run list every year for the most number of home runs. Conforto takes a strike. Conforto with a base hit last time up. He's walked tonight too. And he's got strike 2 on him quickly. A 4-seamer on the inner half, or outer half I should say, beg your pardon. Either way, over the plate. Friedel playing him straight up in center field. Left side of the infield shifted over toward the bag at second. And the pitch fouled back and into the sweet level. There's the pitch to Conforto missing. Conforto trying to get off the interstate. He's almost there. He's been raising his average little by little. He's up to 196. He looks at a pitch outside, a slider. Now it's 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty, top of the ninth, 2-2 pitch. Conforto fouls it back. Tyler Glasnow will pitch for the Dodgers tomorrow. Shohei Ohtani will start on Wednesday. 2-2 pitch. It's grounded foul up the first base side. And again, the news on Blake Snell. We are expecting him to come off the injured list this weekend. Not sure which day he'll pitch yet, but expecting him to pitch against Tampa Bay. 2-2, low and away. 3-2 now to Conforto. That's going to be really good news for the Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw due to start in that series, too. 3-2. Swing and a foul straight back. Thing about Ohtani on Wednesday, though, Mo, they're going to have him go at least 4, but no plans for a piggyback situation like has been happening. And Conforto swings and strikes out. And a 1-2-3, top of the ninth inning for Brent Suter. We go to the bottom of the ninth at Great American Ballpark. It's the Dodgers 5, Reds 1.
LA's best sports talk.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
Hey, it's David Vassay. Now is the time to make sure your home is primed for the season with heating products by Navien. We know Navien tankless water heaters gives us endless hot water and big savings. Navien also makes high-efficiency products that deliver comfort in the form of heat to every corner of your home. Now Navien is taking comfort to the next level by introducing a hydro furnace that provides even high-efficiency forced air heat powered by the same proven technology as their water heating products. Visit NavienInc.com/Dodgers.
Shohei Ohtani with a blast.
Celebrate Shohei Ohtani World Champion Ring Day at Dodger Stadium on Wednesday, August 6th versus the St. Louis Cardinals. The first 40,000 fans in will take home their very own unique Shohei Ohtani World Champion Ring. Celebrate Ohtani's monumental first season and ring with the Dodgers. This isn't just his ring. It's a celebration of our championship and Ohtani's unforgettable impact. For tickets and information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions. You're listening to LA Dodgers baseball.
On top of the mountain.
On the world champion LA Dodgers audio network.
Right-hander Blake Treinen returns to the mound for the first time since the 13th of April. He had been out with a right forearm issue, but he did make 8 appearances on the season, 0-2 as far as decisions go. 10 strikeouts over 8 innings work, and an earned run average of .338. Opponents hitting .250 against him. And on his rehab stint, no decisions, but an ERA of 1.29. He allowed an earned run in 7 innings pitched. So Treinen out there back on the horse, facing his former teammate Gavin Lux in the bottom of the ninth. And he fires one by him, swing and a miss. Dodgers with a 5-1 lead and 3 outs to get, and they're counting on Treinen to get him. Alex Vesia in the 8th, 1 inning, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, no hits, no runs. 0-1 pitch from Treinen to Gavin Lux. Swung on and missed again. He threw him a cutter down the middle.
I talked to Treinen 3 weeks ago, and he said, I asked him, I said, "You're close, aren't you?" He goes, "Yes." He said, "We're going to take it a little extra slow, coming back in, but boy, this is a perfect spot to get him back into the swing of things."
0-2, delivers low and in with a sweeper. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Not a pressure situation with leverage here, just get back in a major league game. 4-run lead in the ninth. Here comes the 1-2 offer from Trinan. And he delivers the sweeper down and in. Makes it 2-2 to Gavin Lux. Lux 0 for 2 with a walk. He does have a run batted in tonight. He drove in Matt McClain in the first inning from third with a ground ball to second. 2-2 to Lux. And he jumps out of the way of an inside pitch. A fastball at 97. And if the Dodgers can get Trinan back and effective like they've come to see him so many times in the past, he will be a weapon out of the bullpen that's much needed right now. 3-2 pitch. Inside, he walked it. Right with a two-seamer and missed it. So Lux walks for the second time, and Trinan puts the leadoff man aboard.
No, not what he wanted to do. Obviously, had him down quickly, 0-2, and then back-to-back breaking balls that did not find the plate.
Facing Spencer Steer. Let's see if he can induce a double play ball here. Middle infield playing for two. Here's the pitch from Trinan. And Steer swings, fouls it straight back. Dodgers in search of their 62nd win. 8-13 in July. They cannot have a winning month this month, but they do want to finish it up strongly before starting August. Ground ball foul in front of, well, it bounced into the Dodger dugout. Looked like it was going to hit the net in front, but it didn't. 0-2. Trinan ahead of Spencer Steer. Here's Trinan's throw to first base, almost threw it away. Diving back safely was Lux. Lux has only stolen one base this year for the Reds. Here's Trinan's 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lined foul over by the rain tarp on the first base side. Off the netting. Still 0-2 on Spencer Steer. And Tyler Stevenson on deck, the catcher. And now the 0-2 pitch. Way up and in. That gets Steer looking at it. He had to back out of the way. Trinan towing the rubber toward the third base side. His heel is in the middle of the rubber. 1-2. Trying to sweeper, missed off the plate outside. One on, nobody out, bottom of the ninth inning. Blake Trinan, first time back since April 13th. 2-2 pitch. That swung on, fouled back just below our booth. Well, Trinan allowed a run in his first regular season game on the 6th of April against the Phillies. That was the first run he allowed since the 21st of August of last season against the Mariners. The 2-2. Strike three called, a sinker that caught tons of plate. And Spencer Steer was caught watching it, so one out in the bottom of the ninth.
Good movement at 96 miles an hour.
Now Stevenson has had a rough night so far. He struck out 3 times, twice swinging and once looking, and all on 3 different pitches. Swings, hits a ground ball to the open side in right field, and that's a base hit. Infield wide open with Kim playing close to the bag, and now Stevenson 1 for 4. 2 men on and 1 out in the bottom of the ninth inning for Cincinnati. Getting down to the bottom of the order, the number 8 hitter, Will Benson, who's 0 for 3. Looks for traffic on the base paths. Lux leads at first, and Stevenson Lux at second, Stevenson at first. And a pitch swung on and missed by Benson.
Just in case, left-hander Jack Dreyer warming up now in Dodgers bullpen. He just made two tosses.
He's warmed up once already, so he shouldn't need much time to get hot. 0-1 pitch from Trinan. Swing and a miss. Went back to the sweeper. Back-to-back sweepers. And the count is 0-2 on Will Benson.
So I like the fact that Trinan went back to that breaking ball. Did he miss twice with Lux, the first batter? He missed again with Steer before he struck him out.
Runners lead first and second. And the stretch by Trinan. His pitch home. Swung on, just fouled back. He nicked it. 3 sweepers in a row from Trinan. And the ball is released. It looks like it's going to be a really nice strike, but it just kind of fades down and in. 0-2. Swung on, line drive, base hit to right. Lux will turn third. He'll come in to score. Throw goes into second by Pages. And going first to third was Stevenson. It's now 5-2. And the tying run is going to come to the plate in the bottom of the ninth with 1 out.
Well, it's a fastball 96 in on the hands. And Benson, who was hitless in 3 at-bats, able to keep the hands inside and pull it down the line.
He went with a 4-seamer. Benson had been having trouble with the sweeper. Really couldn't touch it. And he tried the 4-seamer inside, and again, as Mo mentioned, he kept the hands in and pulled it to right for an RBI base hit. 28th run batted in for Will Benson. Noelvi Marte, the third baseman, the number 9 hitter, waiting to come up against Blake Trinan. And what now is becoming a little more sticky of a situation. 3-run lead here.
Well, this may be the last man that Trinan faces. You got the lefty Friedel on deck.
Trinan holding the ball behind his back, glove up against his chest. Runners off first and third, 1 out. And the pitch coming to Marte. Here it is. And he looks at a sweeper. He stood up. He thought that ball was coming inside. He stood up, get out of the way, and it just dropped over the plate for a strike. 0-1 to Noelvi Marte. Trinan fires. And he gets another strike in. He doubles up on the sweeper. 0-2 to Marte. And now Dalton Rushing comes out. Gives some signs to the defense just in case Benson were to take off here. First and third situation. Son Kim playing close to the bag at second. Betts a couple of steps in from the outfield grass at short. Back of the bag off the line at third is Rojas. 0-2 pitch from Trinan. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 and a sweeper in the dirt. And now the Reds are down to their last out. Second strikeout for Trinan. And he'll get a chance to face Friedel here. Friedel is 1 for 4, a third inning double. In on the grass off the line a little. At third is Rojas. Deep at short and towards second is Betts. Kim playing back with 2 down. The pitch. Missed outside, ball 1. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, 5-2. Dodgers lead. And Rushing coming out in front of the plate. James Outman is in center field. Eddie Pages in right as Teoscar Hernandez has come out of the game. And Outman playing over toward right center. Stretch on the 1-0 pitch. It's inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 0 to TJ Friedel. There goes the runner from first to second. They're going to let him go. And the pitch missing for ball 3. So Benson just takes second base. Defensive indifference, not a stolen base.
Ball hit to the outfield. You want to keep the batter runner off of second base.
Tying run at the plate. 2 outs. 3-0 pitch. He walked it. Now the tying run's at first. And the potential winning run coming to the plate, Matt McClain.
Yeah, expect Dave Roberts on the field, and here he comes.
Jack Dreyer is going to face McClain. They'll bring the lefty to face the righty. They don't want Trinan to go any further. 25 pitches for Trinan. He's loaded him up with 2 outs here in the 9th and put the tying run on. So Matt McClain will be the batter. And Roberts talking with Andy Fletcher, the home plate umpire.
And we're going to see Ruiz come into the ball game. So it's going to be a couple of changes. And Ruiz now will go to left field, and they're going to add the defense.
Well, Conforto coming out. Esteori Ruiz in left. Blake Trinan comes out of the ball game. Here comes Jack Dreyer. Pitching change, timeout. Bases loaded for Cincinnati in the bottom of the 9th with 2 out. It's the Dodgers 5.
UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 33 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of over 250 locations in Southern California.
The 2025 Ford F-150, California's best-selling truck brand.
Now is the time to get into that Ford you've been eyeing with Ford's summer sales event. Go see your local Southern California Ford dealers and get the hottest deals with 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles.
From the F-150 or F-150 electric to the Mustang Mach-E, whatever model you've been looking at is ready for you.
Plus, get a complimentary maintenance plan for 24 months. Go to buyfordnow.com for details.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection, one that helps better their everyday through the things they value most: friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything's possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Jack Dreyer comes on to pitch. Bases are loaded for the Cincinnati Reds. Dodgers up 5-2. And Matt McClain will represent the winning run at the plate. Tying runs at first. And Dreyer's got one job only. That's get McClain here and end the ball game. While we have a second, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Dodgers Audio Network.
The home of the world champion LA Dodgers. KLAC KYSR HD2 Los Angeles. Make us a preset on the free iHeartRadio app.
Matt McClain tonight 1 for 3 with a walk. He stands in against left-hander Jack Dreyer, the rookie out of Iowa. The pitch. And McClain takes low ball 1. Trinan went 2/3 of an inning. Still responsible for all 3 men on base, but he's given up a run already. 2 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. 1-0 pitch. McClain takes low, and it's 2-0. Ellie De La Cruz is on deck for the Reds.
And Dreyer does not have a history against any Reds hitter on this roster.
2-0 the count to Matt McClain, right-handed hitting second baseman. The pitch. Swung on ground ball, hit to short. Mookie's got it. He throws to first in time, and the ball game is over. And the Reds leave them loaded. They have the tying run at first and the winning run at the plate, and Jack Dreyer picks up his first major league save. And he saves it for Yamamoto who wins his 9th game of the season after 7 strong innings tonight. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and 10 left. For the Reds, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 9 men left on base. Yamamoto now 9-7. Chase Burns 0-3, and Dreyer the save, his first of his career. 2 hours and 49 minutes, the game time, in front of a crowd of 33,589 on this Monday night at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Well, they wobbled a little bit in the bottom of the 9th, but held on and came up with a 3-run victory, 5-2. Now are 2-2 on this road trip.
And the top of the order came alive